to the rat house, baby, where the truth ain't quiet, and neither are you. Where the ChatRats crew slide in, pull up a seat, crime talk, cold facts, and a jazzy backbeat. We got stories to tell, got some justice to serve. So pour up that coffee or something with a swerve. There's Rat Daddy leading 6'5", a cool Toys the queen with the sharpest of tools. Dean's cracking jokes, Mary B's got the tea, and Lawleen lays the law down, real boss energy. MJ's got the fire, Gingy's taking names, Angel Baby's in the game. The clerk's keeping order, Misty's watching close. Pinky promises, keeps receipts, and she does the most. We're the ChatRats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Snap, snap. Cherry lights it up. Cherry lights it up, neon glow behind her head. Tombstones drops the facts that awake the dead. Connor's taking notes, Janine's on the clock. Hetty the paralegal keeps the court on lock. Sweet woman, sweet, but she'll sting if you like. Calypso keeps it cool, got that island vibe. Prince Lover's in purple, that Texas pride glowing. Sherry's laughing loud while the facts keep flowing. Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-bum, da-da-bum, ghetto. OG coming through, crazy-eyed cheese, oh you better believe. Robo-rat clicks, sparks, gears in his head, breaking the code till the lies drop dead. Jump, jump. We're the ChatRats, baby, worldwide and bold. Stories unfold while the crime scene gets cold. Puff, puff, pass, and the truth gets exposed. At the rat house, baby, that's how it goes. Crime solving, cracks. Worlds are stage. That's a fact. Together, we're the ChatRats crew. We ain't looking back.
Yo, what up, people? What up? Welcome to Saturday night. Yes, 250-year anniversary for America. Everybody cry with me. And that intro is a banger. That intro is my fave. But you can see how far we've come if you go through that thing slowly and read those names. Oh, Emily's puppy is scared. Everybody's dog is about to be on that trazodone. They should already be done had it. Get them calmed down. Winks already showing out. Fearless Farm Girl, thank you. Winks is insane. It should be Winks and Insane Wits. That's what it should be. But yeah, we got a bunch of good stuff to do tonight. It's going to be pretty fun. It's not going to be super drama filled though. So if you're looking for drama, you're in the wrong spot. So we got a little Proctor, a little Buchanan, a little bit of Tully, and then we're going to do a little bit of Murdoch. We're going to get Supbo up in this thing, man. It's time to get Supbo going. I don't want to miss anything. So we got a bunch of shit to do. It's going to be fun. Now I'm going to take a nap the entire time. What up, Lubin?
What up?
Oh, just napping. What you up to?
Happy 4th. I'm just trying to calm the dog down again. Dang it.
Yeah, everybody better get them dogs calmed down.
I got about probably another hour of this, I would assume.
There's no telling. how long they're gonna be popping them fireworks. What up, sweet woman?
What's up?
Sweet woman.
What you up to?
Nothing, just trying to comfort my dog as well.
This is like the dog rescue. Like bring your dog so we can calm him down. Just let him listen. Let him listen to my voice, and they'll go to sleep like everybody else. What you doing on a Saturday night? Just sitting at home?
Yeah, the other dog wasn't feeling good last night, so I'm just laying low, keeping an eye on him. He's getting old.
Oh Lord! Cop's daughter says she sent a dick pic to Aiden. It was Yuri on the cruise in a bathing suit. That's funny. You are crazy out there, man. What's up, peoples in the chats? Appreciate you guys hanging out. A lot of us it's rainy and it stopped raining long enough. I think that was pretty good that it rained so that we don't have as many fires from the fireworks, you know? Get everything saturated that way. Crazy people like me can't burn down the fucking neighborhood.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
good.
Yeah. So what's up there? Winks is up in here. Aaron. Oh, Lauren's here. What's up, Lauren? Good to see you. If you're bored, you can hang out with us if you want to. Cupcakes is here. Nice. What's up, Joy? One Hindu. And the cat's already hiding. What's up, Mia? I see Mia was on the road to relaxation before the stream. Oh, nice. Lubin's here. What up, Lubin?
What up?
What's up, Angel? Bunny, Maylin. Gingy's here. What up, Home Slice? Fireworks are popping here, too. To be blunt, what's up? Swiss is here. What's up, Swiss? Susie Q. Erica's here. Walker in Georgia. Proctor's Telltale Heart. Good name. I'll allow it. Sigh. Ooh, what up, Coco? Coco's here. Emily C's here. She's just here to pick on me, though. Oh, that's a good way to calm your dog down. Just give him a bunch of food. Like some good hot dogs. Or the bones out of some ribs. Oh, my dog doesn't care if the world is crumbling and he's terrified. You throw that joker out a damn rib bone. He's back, baby. He's back.
Good point.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you. We appreciate it. That was a good one. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to do tonight. Bunch of interesting stuff to watch that all just came out. So not like any of it's old. I hate to use it up before tomorrow, but it is what it is. Oh, nice.
Happy 4th, too. Wow.
Best team on the internet. Ooh.
Ah.
Must be really outdoors in Florida, and you might have been bitten by a snake. You may be delirious, sir. But if you did get bitten by a snake, just put a tourniquet on it. You'll be all right. Florida's like here. We got every animal known to man. If it's dangerous, it lives here. If it's poisonous, it lives here for sure. But Florida is even worse. I think they may have more snakes. Bite my bits. It's not my birthday. Unless you're in on it with Emily C. And then we're beefing bites. Because me and Emily C are beefing over the birthday stuff. And I sent her the link. She gets bored. She can come hang out with us. Sorry, reading some shit. All right. We got some. Where do y'all want to start at first? We'll let Sweet Woman decide. So
What do you got?
So I got Child Channel's broke down version of Judge Goday's emergency hearing that everybody was mandatory. It was mandatory for everybody to show up. It's only 15 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to save the Murdaugh stuff for last. But other than that, you got Michael Bryant reading the Tully papers that came out. Then you got Larry Foreman talking about Bukkake's video problems. And then another Larry Foreman talking about 12 minutes missing from the Sallyport video.
What about, let's do Michael Bryant first.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Good choice. Sweet woman. Taking the reins. Nice.
Taking charge.
Oh, Michelle. Appreciate it, Smalls. Appreciate it, Smalls. I meant to turn the super chats off, and then I forgot, and then I set a goal, and I was still got to build the memberships back up. I can't drop down to where Jess Machado is. That would be embarrassing. So we'll speed Mr. Michael up just a little bit. Get rid of all this chat. I like listening to him. He's smart. I don't know. It's something about him that makes it easy for me to understand it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think so he only explains what's necessary. You know what I mean? Some of them explain a little too much. People, good God Almighty, Winks. I'm gonna have to time her out. She's going crazy. She's on that shit. She is on that shit. On that July 4th shit. Popping fireworks off up in here. I'm telling you, that's the closest I've been to crying, though. Just harness that energy of making money, sweet woman. I can cry, bam, on demand. Just one day I'm gonna need it, you know. I'm gonna need to know how to cry at the drop of a hat. One day.
I can teach you.
Yeah. And if Winks disappears, I'll have my energy I can harness to cry on demand. Anytime, over anything. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. All right. Oh, no. Lord J's here. What up, Lord J? What is Mary B's in the chat? Slumming in the chat, man. Did you do some people in Mary B? You know we're gonna put it in reverse all night tonight. I mean, it's the night.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh Lord, Jesus! Ow!
We're gonna put it in reverse, Terry. And if you don't like it, I got this one for you.
Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's next?
Who's next? That's my favorite movie. One of them.
Did you see Terry on the float?
Oh, I did. I saw a clip of that. Yeah. Terry made a little money off that video, son. I saw a while after he made the video. Shit, it's old. It's really old. They had him a new van, new handicap accessible van. Terry was balling out.
Damn.
Yeah, he wasn't scared at all. I used to play that whole video instead of just that clip. We zoomed in and looked at Terry's face. He's having a fucking blast. He's already in a wheelchair. I mean, what's gonna happen? You're not gonna be able to walk the next day after shooting them fireworks. He had that shit eater grin on his face. Fun to watch. All right, smarty pants peoples. We'll see how many people are loose on the internet tonight on a Saturday night, July the 4th. Yes, I did not shat that lady's pants. I did not shat that lady's pants, and I will not take credit for it. She shat her own pants. She needs to own it. All right, here we go.
There's a shot across the bow, obviously, for the attorneys, but so what? To what end? I'm sorry, I just can't get past that. To what end? What do you think is going to happen? What's going to happen is I'm a deponent. Okay, I'm a third-party deponent, and I have something that I need protected, medical records, like Proctor did. Who's going to benefit by leaking those records under this Gildea analysis? I would. I don't want to be deposed. I don't want to get into any of this. I'll just leak some of this material, or one of the sides will leak the material that is trying to protect me. And who would that be in this case? Plaintiff's counsel. Because what is Proctor going to say in that position that helps anybody but Karen Fourth? You think it's going to help the O'Keefe family? No. So you've now incentivized witnesses to help themselves out of having to testify by creating a leak of previously impounded material. It's perfect. You get to do wrong, cover up what you did, and they get the court's blessing. It's unbelievable. Okay, well, we're not getting to that yet. That'll be tonight. Okay, so Tully, Mr. Tully, speaking of third-party witnesses, what is it with all these folks that are involved in these cases that felt, I guess, at some point like, well, I'm never going to do anything. I'm not going to have, it's not like I'm going to have to be deposed or talk about the case with anybody. We did our criminal shenanigans and we're done. Wrong. And so now, with person after person, Proctor being a good example, deciding they just need to do whatever they can to get out from under testifying.
What up, Katie K?
What's up, Katie K?
Domino cannot decide whether to stay or go.
What'd you say, Lubin?
So what's up, Katie K?
I heard Sweet Woman say something.
I just said, hey.
It reminded me of Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy in it. You know, when they're all shooting at the building and the one guy's on the end with the little pistol. Put that goddamn thing up.
It's you know, they're encouraged.
Appreciate it,
to
Laura.
just throw up a wall. See what happens. Just say, no, I don't want to. In a nutshell, and we'll look at the paperwork here, but in a nutshell, you have Tully saying, hey, there's a federal case coming. There's a state case. There's an issue if I testify in one case while the other is still in a different stage of development. Okay. Basically saying that you can't disrupt case number 2 by what you do in case number 1. I think it's a bullshit argument. I can't wait to see what the court does with it, but I think it is lame. I think it is desperate, which doesn't surprise me because lame and desperate are a couple of words I would use to describe Tully. Okay, so now we're going to go to
Kazi's in the Cape on the beach, I think, watching fireworks. I think. May run into Kazi G down there.
This is the first motion that came, filed just a few days ago. Happy July, by the way. Can you believe that? As they say, July 1st. Holy mackerel. And happy 250th. I'm trying to wear red, white, and blue every day this week, some form of it. Although this shirt has a certain howdy-doody aspect to it. Okay, so filed on the 25th. Non-party witness, Lieutenant Brian Tully, retired. Drummed out, more like. Non-party witness, Lieutenant Brian Tully, respectively moves this court pursuant to Massachusetts rule, blah, 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 to quash the deposition subpoena and the accompanying document request served upon.
It's fireworks. It's 4th of July. But I'll try to stay muted if you can hear them. Some of them are like right here. I'll try to stay muted.
Upon him by defendant Karen Reed, or to enter a protective order. While I'm thinking about that, you know, I've been doing this discovery to provide the attorneys for the Massachusetts State Police, the folks I'm suing. And again, same attorney that Michael Proctor has is representing the Massachusetts State Police and Hardman. So I've been putting that together. And I found a clip that I never aired because it was really kind of a crummy clip, you know, from an artistic standpoint, but it's a very interesting piece of evidence. I may run that at some points. I don't know, maybe tonight, maybe the next couple of days, but it was an interaction I had with Hardman, and you only hear him, and it was 28 days, 4 weeks after the initial encounter on April 1st. And it's him questioning the credentials I have around my neck, which are from New York City, LA County Sheriff, LA Police, CHP, all from my California work out there. You know, kind of collect them, you know, like little trophies about cases you covered, OJ, whatever. So I always have them all lumped together. And I'm wearing those, and I don't, of course, have the one from Massachusetts yet because Jennifer, she wouldn't give me one. She's no longer in that role. Erica is. Thank you, Erica. Now we have one. So he's questioning my credentials and has me dragged across the street. I use that euphemistically. I mean, you know, he's right in my face and wants me to follow him across the street, which I do. Anyway, it's a like 15-second clip. Very important for purposes of the litigation. And I say that because when you have nothing but the truth on your side, you give people everything they want. You give it to them. You don't hide. You don't play games. You don't try and use procedural issues, notice issues like we talked about in the Busfield case last night. You don't try to use those as weapons because you're hiding something. I'm like, take it all, and please tell me when my deposition is. Okay, so the motion rests upon 2 independent and compelling grounds. First, the subpoena is not a legitimate exercise of discovery directed at a disinterested third party. It is directed at a retired law enforcement officer who is simultaneously a defendant in Karen Reed's own federal civil rights lawsuit, a lawsuit in which she has asserted 7 causes of action against him arising from the identical events and subject matter that are the focus of Schedule A 15 document request categories. So in other words, whatever I say in this case being the wrongful death case, he's not a party to that, he is a witness, is going to spill over into the case in which he is a defendant. Hey, guess what? Too fucking bad. You don't get to totally escape your testimony under oath because it's inconvenient to you or some other case you might be involved in. Sorry. Let's see, what was the second grounds? Let me find that. Hold on. First, blah, 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 blah. And the federal court has scheduled a hearing on his pending motion to dismiss. So his position is, hey, I got a motion to dismiss on July 14th. This case is going to be gone. Well, okay, if you're so confident of that, do your deposition when you're supposed to do it beforehand. Who cares? And if it's not going to be dismissed, spoiler alert, it's not, then what's the point? But that's the argument. For these reasons, the subpoena, second, and independent. The 15 categories of document requests in Schedule A are facially overbroad, disproportionate to any legitimate need in this wrongful death action, and impose a undue burden on a retired supervisory officer who is not a primary, this is interesting, who was not a primary investigator in the underlying matter. Remember, nobody was the primary investigator. Proctor wasn't, Tully wasn't, nobody was. Nobody, they were just all kind of like a one big organism, but nobody was really in charge. So funny, in a sad way. Okay, this action arises out of death of John O'Keefe. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Here's the parallel federal civil rights action filed November 17, naming Tully as the defendant. Yes, we know. Tully promptly filed his initial motion to dismiss, and then, as I recall, they didn't oppose that. That's right. They didn't oppose it. They made some corrections, and which is really the most efficient way to do it. If you get a motion to dismiss and you read it over and you go, yeah, we may have some arguments here about A, B, and C. You go back to your complaint and you fix those things, A, B, and C, and you file an amended complaint. It's I don't know. I'd call it, the civil thing to do. You have to be like this and get the court's help on everything sometimes. So they filed their amended complaint, and then he filed another motion to dismiss the amended complaint. Okay. Formal discovery in the federal action has not happened yet. All these things we talk about that's being fought over, we haven't even gotten to the federal case yet, really. We haven't really gotten to any of the cases. It's all been kind of the wrongful death action. That's the one Gildea is cracking the whip over. The federal court has already declined to authorize pre-conference third-party discovery in that litigation. Well, so what? It's federal. They can do whatever the hell they want. They can't reach over into the state case and tell them what to do. Oh, look at that. There's some doodles on there. Interesting. Impropriety of the subpoena further illuminated by development of the federal action itself. Co-defendant Proctor, he's back. Through counsel, filed a motion in the federal action leave to conduct limited pre-conference discovery at third parties, specifically keeper of the records, Norfolk County DA. And in that case, federal court said, nah, we're not going to do that yet. Not yet. Proctor argued good cause existed for the third-party discovery. Again, in that case, not in this case. The significance of that ruling for the motion now before this court is direct. Judge Casper, that's the federal judge, has determined that pre-conference third-party discovery touching the subject matter of the federal action is not appropriate, even where a federal defendant faces an imminent deposition in his parallel state court proceeding and lacks access to the materials he needs to prepare. Having obtained that ruling by opposing Proctor's motion, Karen Reed cannot now be heard to argue that this court should compel Lieutenant Tully, a named federal defendant in her own lawsuit, to submit to a wide-ranging deposition and produce 15 categories of documents in advance of the federal court motion to dismiss. Now, the easy out here for the state court is, fine, we'll let it sit until after the 14th. That's just the easy way out, because it's only 13 days. And courts do at times take the easy way out. But Gildea, who at least pretends to crack the whip, we'll see. I mean, it's all still just blather at this point. Yeah, he's suspended Michael Proctor's deposition. That's it. We'll see what happens after this. I just don't know what he's going to get or what he thinks he's going to get from all these parties. I think he said there were 20-some certifications filed. We'll get into that tonight. All saying, we don't know shit, Judge. We don't know what happened. We have no idea. Okay. Third-party subpoena cannot be used to circumvent federal discovery limitations. Sounds like a good argument. Here's what I want you to look at very carefully here. Okay. C. McGuire versus Cunningham. Are you looking at this one here? I guess I can use my little highlighter to help. Come on, doofus. Can you help a brother here? Let's go. Okay. So C, recognizing courts in. Okay. So whenever you do, there it is. Whenever and we've talked about this before, it's legal writing, how it generally works. And it generally is expected to be done by the court. They want to know, they expect how, they want to see, give me the law, apply it to your facts, boom, what's your argument? So in this case, they're suggesting this case called McGuire versus Cunningham is a case from 2002 recognizing the court's inherent power to manage discovery, to prevent prejudice and abuse of process. All 100% true premise. Doesn't say anything about, does it jack up the federal action? And if so, forget it. No, it's a broad, the court has the power to control discovery. The end. Well accepted. This would be called Hornbook or black letter law. Nobody disputes that. Stay with me and remember McGuire versus Cunningham. Okay, just remember that. Okay, because we're not going. This thing is, I think, mostly exhibits. So we don't have a whole bunch more to go on this. The rationale is straightforward. If discovery is not yet open in the primary proceeding in which the witness is a named defendant, permitting the adverse party to obtain functionally identical discovery through a third-party subpoena in a related case frustrates the orderly management of litigation and deprives the defendant of the protections afforded during the pre-discovery phase of the primary case. Oh, yeah, you could cry about that. Does that sound like what a crybaby would say? Yes, it is exactly what a crybaby would say. Others might suggest, isn't it more efficient?
Damn, what the crybaby would say. For a second, I thought he was talking about Dean. And then I realized,
Damn.
yeah. I was like, does he know Dean?
Dino.
Dang. Uh-oh, Angela already got a troll. Troll. What was he saying?
Yeah, I saw that.
Same thing over and over again. Yeah, troll. Fireworks blasting.
Aren't you going to need that information for both cases?
Oh yeah.
Why not knock it out in this case?
Is that the
and look how
lady
much time and
fingers,
effort you saved in
the
the second
fuzz
case?
buttles, the Snicker snob, church burners,
Yeah, they're all
finger
going
blasters, gut busters,
I hear a whistling
zippy
whistler.
doodaws, crap flappers.
Yeah, somebody got the huge whistler going. Great.
Fucking Joe Dirt.
The determination is now imminent. Judge Casper has scheduled a hearing on the motion to dismiss July 14. If the federal action is dismissed following that hearing, as Lieutenant Tully's briefing argues it should be, well, then why are we even talking about it? Why do we need the judge? Let's just rubber stamp it dismissed. A deposition conducted on July 8th. So that's right. I even got my dates a little off. I thought it was from the end of last month it was scheduled. So it's basically 6 days ahead of that hearing. So easy for the court to just say, fine, we'll wait 6 days. A deposition conducted on July 8 will serve no legitimate purpose in this wrongful death action while imposing upon Lieutenant Tully the full burden of federal defendant discovery through the back door of a state subpoena on the eve of the federal hearing. So what? The temporal relationship between the commanded deposition date and the scheduled federal hearing date is striking and dispositive on the question of a stay. Karen Reed's subpoena commands Lieutenant Tully appear for the deposition on the 8th. Judge Casper has scheduled the oral arguments and motion to dismiss on the 14th. Tully is thus being commanded to submit to a wide-ranging deposition as the federal defendant 6 days before the court of seeing his federal case. Here's your argument. Yep, sure is. Yep. Chronology of this litigation confirms improper purpose. The way they try and weave the dates to make it look like poor Tully, just it's crybaby in full tier mode. The 15 document categories in Schedule A track the factual gaps in the amended complaint with precision. Request 5 seeks documents concerning the individuals at 34 Fairview Road, the same individuals whose investigation the amended complaint and Tully failed to pursue. Request 11 seeks communications with the DA's office, directly tracking the amended complaint's allegations. You know why? They're all basically the same core of operative facts. One case you're a defendant, one case you're a third-party witness. Moving along, I see scrolling alert. Let me get a sense of where this goes before, because I don't want you to lose that thread I gave you about that case that was cited. Stand by, scrolling alert. Okay, yeah, so it's only it's only another couple pages. The rest are exhibits, which we do not really need to spend a lot of time on. Okay, so document request. So the first was the attack on the deposition. Now it's on the document request. Independent, parallel proceeding grounds. The document request must be quashed or substantially modified because they are unreasonable and oppressive on their face. 45B requires the court quash a subpoena that subjects the person to undue burden. Yeah, these are all just generic, throw them at the wall, see what sticks kind of arguments. Karen Reed, her family members, agents, attorneys, representatives without any subject matter or temporal limitation beyond January 1. That's the responses they want. They want email, text, audio, video. So funny because these are the exact same things I just responded to from the Massachusetts State Police, which I did happily. Of course, I didn't have anything to do with killing somebody, so maybe that's different motivation. Things about the Lexus, the death of John O'Keefe, 12 individuals at Fairview, Canton PD folks, Boston PD folks, the property itself, the dog, poor dog, whatever happened to the dog. Federal investigation relating to the death, communications with the DA, communications from Michael Proctor from the 28th to the present, that's the day before the death. All these documents concerning disciplinary investigation, basically on his own conduct. There's a ton with anybody else, but of his own conduct as an MSP employee. Buchanan's conduct, Michael Proctor's conduct. Yeah, this does not make Tully look good at all. No wonder he's trying to duck it. I get it. I just think that it's wishful thinking that it's going to go away. And then the requests are not tailored to the claims in this wrongful death action. Well, that's not your concern. Remember, this is discovery. What is that? What is we're looking at? If I were discovery, I'm back here. It's not like this. It's almost fell out of my chair. It's like anything that is likely to lead the discovery of admissible evidence. That's it. It's a broad scope. And arguing that it's overbroad is lazy. Always done, but lazy. And then they go through specific requests that they believe are objectionable, including Tully's disciplinary record. Why would that be irrelevant? Why would you object to his disciplinary records? Personnel and disciplinary records of law enforcement officers are subject to heightened protection and related provisions. Such records are not freely obtainable through civil subpoena directly at the officer himself, and their compelled disclosure raises concerns. They go well beyond proportionality. I'm sure it does. Moreover, this request is transparently aimed not at developing evidence relevant to this wrongful death action, but at obtaining material directly relevant to the federal action. What they're looking for is any information that involves you and you being Tully and the investigation into the death of John O'Keefe, because you tried to hang that on Karen Reed twice. She is now coming after you for that master plan. Anything you did at work, anything reflected in work records is going to be relevant. It is not going to be protected. Communications, keeping all those quiet. On Buchanan, Proctor, most all that stuff kept out. Yep. Alternative relief. If the court declines to quash the subpoena, Tully respectfully requests that the court enter a protective order narrowing the document request. Here's how they want to narrow. Stay the deposition pending the July 14th hearing. Now, the July 14th hearing, because they just don't in Massachusetts, nobody's ruling from the bench. There's not going to be a big proclamation at the end of that hearing. I have deemed your motion to dismiss granted. No, it's not going to happen. It's going to be taken, I always say under submission, because in California, that's what we would say. They say under advisement in Massachusetts. So that's what's going to happen. So at some point after the 14th, it'll be decided.
I mean, sweet woman, how many times have we seen these fucking motion to dismiss actually work?
Never.
Exactly. It's pretty consistent. It's pretty consistent with okay, that was a good try. I mean, even fucking Alessi couldn't get one thrown out when it was. Yeah. That was pretty good grounds to throw it out. I mean, what could be more egregious?
Oh no.
Oh god. I had to turn the gateway up. Hopefully all the fireworks aren't coming through. But I gotta talk a lot louder to open this bitch. Can you hear all that?
No.
Good.
On the 14th. So the federal court threshold determination of whether any claims survive against Tully may inform the scope. Yeah, great. Good for you. Good luck. Good luck with that. So that's one of the fine tunings they're willing to go with. Limiting document production to materials specifically concerning Lieutenant Tully's direct supervisory communications regarding the O'Keefe investigation during the period 29 through December 31. And that's relatively tight time frames. I think some shenanigans were continuing well after the end of 2022, but they want to narrow that. Okay. Limiting request 13 to Tully's own personnel and his disciplinary records are protected. They want them all out. 14 and 15 excluded in their entirety. Very helpful attempt to limit, right? And then limiting 6 and 7 to communications specifically and directly concerning the O'Keefe investigation during the period January 29 through December 31. Again.
Not that Dina. Appreciate it. She says, as annoying as people in life can be, nothing is more annoying than the little flying bugs that come through the screen and hang in front of your face.
Little
She's got a good point.
Yeah. Ones that just can barely get stuck. Get stuck, they may not. Mosquitoes down here are just insane.
Tailoring that period as tightly as they think it helps them. So now, remember what I said about that case? And let's refresh my recollection here on some of these exhibits. Stand by, I'm sorry. These would be the actual discovery requests. Yeah, here's his motion to dismiss, because this is the winner. They're going into court on July 14th, federal court. Winner, they're walking out. I'm no longer hampered by this bullshit federal case that Karen Reed has brought.
Oh, what's up, regular Ryan?
Somebody's smoking crack. Anyway, okay. So, there it is. That was the case.
Yeah, it's 4th of July. We have to hit goals. Hold on, let me turn this thing down just a little bit. 1, 2. All right. Maybe you can deal with that. Yeah, we gotta hit them goals, as Will would say.
Case I was talking about. Right. There it is. Third-party subpoena cannot be used to circumvent federal discovery. They cite this case called McGuire versus Cunningham, 56, Massachusetts Appellate Court, and then the pages, 160, 164, 2002 case. So, funny about that. Let me see if I can get this out of the way. And pull up another document here that I call Tully Oopsie. What do I call it? Tully Oopsie. Where are you, Mr. Oopsie? Ah, here it is. And this was filed 4 days later, so the day before yesterday. This is from Tully.
Saltwater mosquitoes. Oh my God. Try Mississippi River mosquito. It looks similar to a dragonfly. Dude, there are mosquitoes here that are so big. There's some that are striped. It's the creepiest looking creature.
That's nasty.
Oh, that ain't what they think about you. You're welcome, Dina, and everybody else. Feel the boredom. But yeah, there's some Mississippi River mosquitoes that will like make you pack your shit up and go the fuck home. I don't even do the camping and all that shit. It's too brutal in the outdoors in Mississippi. Not to mention it's 1,000 degrees. And I don't know where do mosquitoes go when it rains? Like, you got a huge rainstorm comes through. Where do the mosquitoes go? They can't all live.
No, they love the rain.
How?
Sickos.
How do they not
hang out
drown
in the
in
puddles.
it?
I know. I don't know how they don't drown.
How do they not drown in it? I just wish they'd all drown in it. I'm not mosquitoist either. You know what I'm saying? Just don't fucking like them. Here you can go outside for like 3 seconds and come back in and you have like 12 mosquito bites. Gotta stay sprayed down. I just sprayed the whole house and the yard and everything with like a treatment. It's so bad. Crazy. What up, Kazi G?
Here to that. Do this to this guy and bring this over here. And again, filed on the 29th.
That is the most logical answer I didn't think of. Is they just simply have small little mosquito umbrellas. Smart.
4 days after the original attempt to quash the subpoena. And this document is entitled, you don't see these
Scott McGinnis.
Non-party witness Lieutenant Brian Tully's motion for leave to file a corrected memorandum. What could that be? Wonder what that's about. After filing the memorandum, counsel discovered that one case citation on page 6, section 1A, inadvertently cited an incorrect Massachusetts case. Counsel respectfully requests leave to substitute the correct authority, Cronin versus Strayer. Oh, that sounds exactly the same. Cronin versus Strayer, 392 Mass, 525, a 1984 case, not even in the same century. And again, it says the correction does not alter the argument, the legal proposition for which the citation was offered, or the relief requested. It is submitted solely to correct the citation. In other words, we screwed up. Can you say AI? Can you?
Yeah, but in that Louisiana bayou, Louisiana has something that's way worse than a mosquito. It is a biting gnat. And let me tell you, it's the worst creature on the planet. It flies like, like the speed and like devilish fucking maneuvers like a housefly does. It's super fucking fast. They're tiny and they bite you nonstop. It's crazy.
And this is why I'm never leaving New England.
Oh yeah, that's just telling you, it's horrible. If you get like where they're bad, like on the Natchez, Mississippi, Louisiana line towards Natchez where the Mississippi River is, oh my God. Biting flies will make you lose your religion. I think you go get in the car. Get away from them.
Somebody put that together, whether it be a clerk, low level associate.
They just get high off the off and shit. I think they just freebasing the deet. You know what I mean? It doesn't do anything to them at all. Yeah, they on that deet, baby.
Associate, maybe a partner who didn't know what the hell they were doing and relied on AI. And so I decided I thought it'd be kind of interesting to rely on AI myself to look up the site.
What do I call the biting gnats? call them biting flies. There's a place right here where I live on the reservoir where you can go below the dam and fish, like on the rocks at the mouth of the dam or whatever. And once or twice a year, they're so bad there you have to wear like a suit. Or you can get this one women's perfume, spray one spray on you, and they will leave you alone. They won't even touch your toe. Have that perfume on. It's crazy.
Is it one specific kind or just
Yeah.
a perfume?
One specific kind. One
Interesting.
specific kind. Yep. It's crazy.
That they came up with. Remember, it was McGuire versus Cunningham, right? Now, I don't claim to know much about all Massachusetts cases, but McGuire versus Cunningham, if I look that up, I would think it's easy enough to find, right? So I decided, well, let me do it through AI just to see if I can shortcut, as they apparently did. Here's what I get. It appears there's a slight mix-up in your citation. The specific text, McGuire versus Cunningham, 56 Mass App Court, 160-164, does not actually exist as a legal opinion in Massachusetts. Here's why your citation might be mixed up. Massachusetts cases, Massachusetts has published the court decisions with both names McGuire and Cunningham, but none pair together on page 160 of volume 56. Have a nice day. It's just so good to see lazy people bitten in the ass by trying to take shortcuts. And that's what's going on here. This is a classic AI screw up where somebody relied on a spit out citation. And the worst part is, in my opinion, they used it on some boilerplate kind of law. It wasn't really a disputed issue. It wasn't like they were.
I don't know if the fireworks scare snakes or not. Never thought about that.
I bet they don't bother them.
I don't know. They don't have ears. We know that. Fireworks may not cause enough vibration for them to tell where it's coming from anyway. Let's don't unlock that fear. Oh.
Snakes
So
on a plane.
Oh.
Look at these motherfuckers. Snakes on this motherfucking plane.
39,000 feet.
For spitting out something that was so important to their position that it was revolutionary. Wow, I never thought of that argument.
I would have to ask somebody that. I can never remember. But one spray, and they will not come within 10 feet of you. Nothing. Mosquitoes or anything. It's crazy.
But here is a case that stands for it. No, it was just an argument saying the court has great discretion in deciding how to handle discovery. You could find 20 cases in Massachusetts or any state or any jurisdiction that say that, because it's not disputed. It's not a big deal. That is not going to go up to the Supreme Court for determination. It is established law. And yet they fell for some bogus citation out of the interest in speeding this thing along. Well, too bad. You get what you, and what it does, among other things, is makes you look like a dumbass in front of the court. Makes you look like you're lazy, you're stupid, you're not willing to work hard enough for your client to put your best foot forward in documents. This is to get this guy off the hook for a deposition that will have far-reaching implications over a number of cases. I don't care if the federal case is dismissed or not. It won't be. His deposition, Brian Tully's deposition, is going to dump poop all over the 4 current cases involving the Karen Reed universe.
Is it just me, or is he using a lot of explicit language? Shitting on people. Like, dang. He's irritated with this one, you can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Like when he said, this is just a bunch of shit. Just throw it against the wall, crap. See what sticks. These people up there, buddy, y'all are getting away with it up there, sweet woman. Your people. How bad is this fucking area police force is going to end up being by the time all of this is over? And that's all you can say. And
I really have nothing
we don't
to say
know,
because
every week something new comes out from
from
this area. It's like, holy shit. Next thing you know, it's going to be one giant cult. Like all the missing children from around the world are there. Wow. This keeps getting worse and worse. I'm in the South. And yours like got my jaw dropped.
No, it really does. Like, it just does seem to get worse and worse. Like, Norfolk County is a good county, and it's just
Yeah, we
exploded
know
with shit.
tons of y'all from there, and we know that you're good people, but your police forces are bad, 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 bad.
So bad. So bad.
Bad.
I don't think we've
Really
even,
bad.
like Emily C said, there was so many more like dumps that have to come out and shit.
Oh,
It's
there's
like,
gonna be like once everything slides over to the Birchmore case, forget it. Oh, this is never
Look
going
at what the
away.
commissioner just did, like Commissioner Cox just a little while ago. I mean, come on.
what happened, Lou?
Well,
What
he
did
was
he
just
do?
trying to backtrack off of that whole like bullshit with what's her face with the garage.
Beaver,
Oh, Deaver.
Beaver,
Yeah,
Oh
Beaver,
yeah,
Beaver.
that.
just imagine.
Ugh.
When Cox fake resigned, yeah.
Old D's. I think this one is about over. Time to jump to a little bit of Larry Foreman. He just put this out a little while ago. I hate to watch him that soon, but I'm curious about this 12 minutes missing from the Sally Port video. And just so you
You
guys
got
know,
the link.
I sent Emily C the link, and she's like, I may come up there, I may not. I don't really like all the people in this chat. I don't know if I want to grace them with my intelligence or not. And I
I
was
bet
like,
she didn't say that.
damn. I was like, damn.
My bad.
Like, I
I'm
won't tell
willing to
them,
bet.
but I'm telling you now. I'm telling you guys, I couldn't hold it in. I actually figured she would be shooting fireworks with her kid. That's what I've been doing. If I had one that age, grandbaby will be old enough soon. He can almost walk now. He's only 4.5 months old. He likes to stand up and just stand there and wobble.
Get out. Wobble wobble.
Yep. He'll be walking early. Sure. But this is about some missing Sallyport video. Let's check this out.
Inverted video sidebar is finally upon us. Today, we are going to go over the sidebar where Auntie Bev unilaterally, without asking anyone, interrupted the flow of Jackson's questioning when he simply said, Mr. Yuri, would you be so kind as to get up to the screen and tell us what you see?
Is Fervent here? So what's up, Fervent? And Mary B, don't come in our chat telling us how to run our show. Okay? You're a big fucking YouTube star now. All right. Now you're in here. You know, don't go Machado on us yet, Mary B. You're not there yet. Okay.
No, no, no. You're going to see Auntie Bev object and deny. Well, there's no wonder she didn't want us to see these sidebars. Yeah, folks. Welcome back to the Buchanan Sidebars. We have 2 more to go, and this is the next to last one. Let's get into it. It doesn't say anything. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up.
He's trying to steal my opening stuff. Him and LYK both. Every time I come up with something new, it's like first one I did was, and you were here, weren't you, sweet one? I was like, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, there's olive oil treatment. Fucking just stealing my shit. Now Larry Foreman. I mean, throw a dog a bone, you know what I mean? May have some of them subscribers.
Is the law
Give me some of them
with
subs.
Attorney Larry Foreman. Folks, today we are going to continue our saga of the Yuri Buchanan sidebars. We only have 2 more episodes left. This is the next to last one, and then the next one is going to be the last one. And then, of course, we move on to, oh yes, Michael Proctor. Folks, remember, thank you to the trial.
Yes, we love the trial channel. So make sure you guys drop that link in the chat for the trial channel and Larry Foreman, if you don't mind. If you guys aren't too busy.
Channel, because without them we would not have this. What the trial channel has done, which by the way, don't forget to like their video, subscribe to their channel, and comment on their videos. What they have done is they have taken transcripts, raw, dry, black and white ink on transcripts, fed them into a machine, and AI has produced voices. So you're going to hear the voices are a little bit robotic. They sound very similar to our players. Jackson sounds like Jackson, Bev sounds like Bev, Lally sounds like Lally, because we don't have audio. Audio was never recorded in these sidebars, unfortunately. However, thanks to the trial channel, we now have at least a modified version of the audio. Now, where are we? We are still in trial number 1. We're coming to a close. There are not all that many witnesses left for the prosecution. The trial for the prosecution is almost concluded, and then we will move on to the case for the defense, of course, with Lucky, some other witnesses.
Did I click the wrong video? How does that say 3 hours ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just, I don't know. I missed
It's
what he was
confusing me.
saying at that moment.
Yeah, he's confusing my ass, what he's doing. Trying to enjoy this. I just, it's confusing my ass.
Witnesses as well as the ARCA witnesses and all of the sidebars that followed from that.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then, of
he's just
course,
going through
we're
the
going to move
sidebars,
on
so this
to
is
trial
just
number
taking him
2
a while.
with all of the sidebars from 2025. But for today's purposes, we are in June 2024 in the middle of trial number 1. Commonwealth of Massachusetts versus Karen Reid. Yuri Buchanan on the stand. This is cross-examination by Alan Jackson, resuming day 22 in the morning. Let's go, folks.
I am not changing my testimony, no.
Okay, next question, Mr. Jackson.
You then asked whether the video was true and accurate as in terms of its depiction of what you saw, what you observed in Sallyport that night, correct?
I indicated that the video is true and accurate to the location.
And you were then asked whether or not, in looking at that video, watching it, either you or Trooper Proctor approached, manipulated.
By the way, sorry to interrupt so early, especially since we haven't even gotten to the sidebar, but you might want to go back in like the first 20 seconds of this video, right when it started, with the testimony, I mean, you might want to go take a look at Yuri's hand. I mean, he is just fidgeting like crazy. Someone who has like an immense amounts of stress is going to be fidgeting like this. It doesn't make any sense. He just did everything right. There is no reason for him to be so stressed under pressure by Alan Jackson on cross-examination. He just did a murder investigation and he pinned it on the girl like he was supposed to. What's the problem? The real murderer, Karen Reid. She killed John O'Keefe, right? I didn't plant any evidence. I didn't break a taillight, right, Yuri? So why are you fidgeting so hard? What do you have to be worried about? What are you concerned with? Just something to think about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and rewatch about 10, 15 seconds before I paused. You'll see it.
Touched that right rear taillight at any time.
I'm just curious of why he didn't go back 15 seconds. It's like just 2 little buttons. Ding, ding.
I mean, your answer was never, correct?
That's correct.
And while you testified, this is the video that was displayed for the jurors, correct? In other words, it was this orientation, the front of the truck facing right, the rear of the truck facing.
Maybe he knows he's getting caught about the inversion of the video, because this is where we are. We're back on, this is day 22, middle of June, obviously, 2024. He got caught on the previous day. Jackson wanted to box him in. Remember, this is where we left off. Jackson wanted to get his prey, but Auntie Bev just would not let him. So he was like, all right, I'll do it first thing in the morning the following day when he had time to prepare, unfortunately. And he's still stressed out of his gourd because he knows what he did. He knows what he did, and he's trying to hide it, and he's doing a very, very...
Appreciate it, Angel. Victoria's Secret Deep Amber. Yeah, I think Amber Romance. Sorry, Amber Romance. That'll keep him off of it. And I think that's a big no on that. I think that's a big no on what you're asking.
Good.
All right, back to this.
Very poor job at it. Have you been injured in an accident? Have you been
No.
hurt by a doctor? Have you suffered from a dog bite?
Not today.
Can you rephrase that question, please?
Sure. Just from the appearance of the video as it is now, the appearance of the video looks like the right rear taillight is the taillight that's facing the jurors, facing the viewer, toward the rear of the truck, correct?
As it is frozen, correct.
And on Wednesday, I want to move through this relatively briefly, Sergeant. On Wednesday, you did not mention that this video was inverted, did you?
It was not brought out, no.
Not brought up by, I mean, that's a passive way of saying it. I'm asking you directly. Did you mention that this was an inverted video?
Not on Wednesday, no.
On Thursday, Mr. Lally finished his questioning on Wednesday, then came back on Thursday. You continued on direct examination under questioning by Mr. Lally again to start the day, correct?
That is correct.
And during that testimony on Thursday morning, you also, under direct examination, did not mention that this video was inverted, did you?
I did not know.
And then it was my turn to ask you questions. You recall that?
I do.
And then I began asking you questions about the accuracy of this video. And at that time, for the first time, you said it appears that it is a mirror image. It's an inverted video, correct?
I advised you that it is a mirrored image at that point, correct?
Notice how he couldn't just say yes. He had to kind of add a little bit to. I remember this moment so clearly. He had to add. This was huge in trial number 1. We were all very much like glued to the screen when this was happening live. And you can see why. I mean, Yuri is in the hot seat having to answer for his crimes of deception before the jury. And the jury is on it. I'm waiting for the sidebar.
Would you agree with me now, as you sit here, that this video, as we're looking at it, is not a true and accurate depiction of what you viewed in that Sally Port that night?
I would not agree with you, no.
Do you believe that what the jurors are seeing right here is a true and accurate, surveillance footage of the Sally Port that night?
Yes, it's just mirrored.
Which means what's left is right and what's right is left, correct?
Correct. If the jurors were actually standing where the camera is recording, which it's recording all accurate depiction of activity and events taking place.
What's up, Emily C? What you doing?
Hi.
What's
Hanging out with you. Hanging out
Now
with
you are.
guys.
What were you
Yeah.
doing for the 4th?
Not much. No. My son would not be able to handle fireworks.
Oh no, he's gonna love
Yeah.
fireworks.
Yeah, but that will be the problem. If we take him to fireworks today, he's going to want fireworks for the rest of his life every day. And that's not possible. I do have my USA glasses.
nice?
I love them.
Nice. So
How are you guys? How was your 4th?
perfect.
Very
Chilling.
Good so
uneventful.
far.
Eat some food. Wife got a migraine, so that ain't good, but it's probably because of the thunderstorm that rolled through.
Oh, how's she feeling now?
I think she
Better.
feels better.
Sleeping?
No, she was woke up. I got her some food finally. She was passed out when the food got ready. So hopefully she feels better.
Oh.
I'm sure your cooking cures everything.
So I got a cool thing right here.
I'm gonna be. I've been working on making a logo for Docket Like It's Hot, my new website. So I'm gonna work on that while we're talking tonight. But you're sleeping anyways, so
Yeah, I'm napping right now. Somebody just Angel just sent me this motion to compel in Aiden's case. I don't know if that's
Ooh.
new.
Who doodled on the side? What's that
I
say?
don't know. That's what I'm trying to read.
They have
I
nice
think that's the
handwriting.
judge
7/3/26
Field
field
Day's
day.
handwriting.
Yeah,
or
allowed.
the court.
See decision and order paper number 151. Oh, I got.
Are we gonna read it?
Sure.
Oh, it's just one page. Read
Yeah,
it
it's
to
just one
us.
page. Oh, nice. All right, so this is, I guess, from Hollow Glaze and crew. Yeah, this is all right. Plaintiff's motion to compel responses to plaintiff's supplemental keeper of record subpoena from Aiden Carney. Now come the plaintiffs in the above captioned matter and hereby move this honorable court pursuant to Rule 45 of the Massachusetts Rules of Civil Procedure and other relevant rules governing discovery to issue an order compelling Aiden Carney to produce all documents and materials responsive to plaintiff's supplemental keeper of records subpoena. It's a lot of subpoena words.
What are they trying to find anymore? They have his literal entire phone. They've gone through every single contact and every single message he has ever sent, and there's not even anything like the
They've had
way
it
that
for
they have to, like,
years.
yeah, and the way that they have to like stretch and do gymnastics to try to be like make these really dramatic posts where they're like, "Look at this," and it's like Aiden being like, "Hey Karen, like how you doing today?"
I know, it's like what are we getting out of that?
Yeah,
Nothing.
like they could not find one thing that was Karen being like, "Yes, Aiden, I did it, but tell people I didn't, and you'll be rich and famous for life."
I mean, it's got to be something like that because
that's what their allegations are.
But what part of their phone of his phone do they think they didn't get? They had a full extraction.
That's what I'm saying. And then they went through his entire house. They opened every single drawer, every single piece of mail, every single computer, every single, like his kids' tablets. And you didn't find anything. You want to know why? Because this entire lawsuit is made up. It's in your imagination.
It's like a smokescreen. It's not a real lawsuit.
It's like really crazy. Like, I don't, at this point, I can't even tell if they like believe their own nonsense or not, but it's wild.
I feel like they're like, well, we went this far, we got to keep going.
Right. Well, and it's like if we don't keep, it's kind of like they're treading water, and if they stop, then they're gonna drown. So they just have to keep this up. But like, are you not? We all see through. Like, I would be so embarrassed. Imagine lying to people all the time, and like everybody that you're lying to knows that you're lying.
And you got to remember all of those lies.
Yeah, and like that's so embarrassing. They get caught all the time. Like Yuri right there looks so stupid. You don't even care. That was the first trial, and then you just embarrass yourself again in the second trial. It's like you guys would all sleep better at night. I know it's scary, but like just come clean. You'll be happy.
Yeah, you could go to sleep for once.
Yeah. I said that they should do Proctor's deposition at like a mattress giant and be like, the minute that you tell us what really happened, you can go to sleep in that bed.
So the virtual juror says judges issued this ruling already, and Karen Reed's motion to compel, filed a day earlier, are still outstanding. Also, Gilday allowed in part, denied in part, the Tully motion. Yeah.
Which part did they allow? Did he allow, and which part did he deny? Does Tully have to appear?
Yeah, yeah, but they shortened the they lessened the broad scope. They lessened the scope of it.
Imagine if you're one of Proctor's friends that like maybe you weren't texting like gross things like Proctor, but maybe you just were like coming clean about something like, oh, I like hooked up with so and so last weekend, or like I did something sketchy at work, and now you know that it's someday the world is going to find out about it, and you don't know when that day is going to be.
Right? Oh, that would be awful.
Like, you know that he has friends right now that are just freaking out every single day and night, waiting for the day that all their secrets are out.
Virtual juror, did you send that to probably sent that to the Rat House Media email?
Do you think that's why they like brought his friend to read his text messages, like
Jonathan with the good hair,
just to see? Yeah, yeah, to see if like it would be like, oh, well, this is your friend getting, like I don't know. That seems kind of weird.
Well,
Kind
they
of a weird
did
move
that
right there.
because they wanted, I think Hank did that. That was actually kind of a smart move on his part because I think his idea was if we don't get Proctor's texts in somehow during our case in chief, then Karen's team is going to call Proctor and that's going to look worse. So it was basically like, well, maybe if we call the friend, then like they won't call Proctor, and it worked.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
And it was more like
It didn't look good
gentle.
though for Jonathan to be like, Michael Proctor has been my best friend for like my whole life. He's the best man I've ever met. And then 2 seconds later, he was like, I can't read his words out loud. These are disgusting. These are not my words.
Exactly.
Can I spell these? I can't say them. It's against my religion. I didn't think
and
it.
then
I didn't
Hank
think it.
jumped in like Hank had been waiting to say those words to Karen. He was like, I'll do it. No ass bitch.
Yeah. Still got him nowhere. So hopefully, these next few little batches that come out be some really good stuff. What was yours like? I know you did a long show yesterday.
We went through some of the stuff that's in the notice of discovery, the nod. And it was fun. It's like I never know how much. I mean, ideally, I would have liked to have gone through all of it before like doing a show on it, but I didn't have time. So we're like going through it. Like I don't know what we're gonna find or like what anything is gonna be. So some stuff was
Probably,
like bust.
probably more fun that way.
Yeah.
But
There was one recent one that had this huge folder that it was like taking so long to download. And finally today I was like, I'm just going to download it. And it's a still frame from every like millisecond of the Sallyport video. And it is so embarrassing. Like it looks like my child just scribbled with crayons.
Well, I wonder why they
Yeah.
couldn't afford. Oh, well, I know why they couldn't afford good cameras, because everybody there makes like $200,000-$300,000 a year,
Yeah.
and they're not held accountable.
But she
They're
wanted that
not
kitchen.
trained.
Yeah, it's not good.
I don't know. I want to see the cameras like before, maybe a month or two before they even had to pull up that video. But of course, they don't have those unless it's like a filing in another court case. They wouldn't have that saved.
Yeah, I actually thought about that at one point, but it's like, why would any other case even have like Sallyport footage? It's like so specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know about that already if there was another case where they pulled
Right.
Sallyport.
There was a case from like 1984 that they're still housing the Jeep from it because it's technically a cold case. And in one of the FOIA emails, it was Tully being like, hey, like, do you think we can move that Jeep from 1984? It's like taking up a lot of space in the garage. And I was like, somebody should solve this murder. So I looked it up. Like the husband did it. It's so obvious. I don't know why these people can't solve crimes. It was like the wife had asked for a divorce like 3 days before.
Oh, yeah. That's
She went to go pick up the dog at the groomer, and then she stopped at like a local mall. And then her body was found in that car at the local mall, but the dog was at home and the dog was with her at the mall. So it's like, who would kill somebody and then bring the dog home except for the other person who loves that dog?
Yep.
This is not new that they can't solve crimes in Norfolk County.
What was it at the Village Mall?
At the Walpole Mall.
Oh, the Walpole one.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Different town.
Yeah, it's like a strip mall basically. But the guy, then I like looked up. I went like real crazy, and I was like looking up the kids on Facebook because I wanted to be like, do you know your dad killed your mom? I think they do know. Yeah, the Simonis.
Oh, that's what I was just gonna ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually buried right next to my grandfather.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think the dad either is still alive or like just passed away like a few years ago. But there were like people were writing into the Norwood like town paper being like, hey, like I know what happened. Like if Jen McCabe thinks it's bad that like we make a tweet about her, like there were literally people publishing articles in the newspaper being like, Mr. Simone did it. So
God. Did they not have any evidence? Is that why they didn't do anything? Or they just
no,
didn't
he
look?
probably knew somebody. He had a friend or
Oh.
something.
Yeah,
It
he
was
knew
like so
people.
obvious. I like read one article and I was like, this is so obvious.
And why does Canton have the Jeep
Dang.
if it was in Walpole?
That's a good question. The murder was in Walpole. They were from Norwood. Who knows why it's in Canton?
It's crazy.
They're like,
Yeah,
they're not going to
we-
solve any crimes. We can do it in here. They're not going to be doing anything with the Sallyport.
Yeah, as long as they keep the video quality low, they don't have to worry about it.
Exactly.
It's like, where did this video come from? I've seen better videos on tape. Like where you have to get the cassette out of the VCR.
We have more clear pictures of the pillars. What are they called? The pillars of creation that are like 6,000 light years from Earth. Have you ever looked at those? Danny, pull up a picture of the pillars of creation and look at how clear these pictures are 6,000 light years from Earth. And then like
we can't.
There's Yuri walking past, Higgins walking past the camera and you can't even see him.
Can't tell. Hold on. Damn it.
Also, chat, I saw the questions about loophole. I'm not going to talk publicly about that because I don't want to become a bigger target than I already am.
Yeah, don't do that. We don't do drama while Emily's up here.
But that was a good question because it's not even drama. It's like he needs to suffer some consequences. So if anybody wants to just hop on over to Loophole's channel and unsubscribe, that would be very nice of you. Yeah, look at that. That is 6. How far away does that say it is?
That's crazy.
5 light. Those are 5 light years.
6,500 light years from Earth.
Yeah, that's dust. 6,500 light years from Earth. And
we got a good picture
that's
of
how
that.
clear it is. It's literally dust. And then put it next to the freaking Sallyport videos, and you can't even see who you're looking at.
So we're just watching some Larry Foreman. Going through this stuff. And then a little bit more of their short videos, and then a little bit of LYK because he's talking about Murdoch. And it's time to sup, Bo. It's time to sup, Bo.
I'm excited to do Murdoch with you guys.
Yes. I love the Murdoch. We watched all of that. It's crazy.
That was before my time, but I listened to, what was her name? Mandy Matney. Is that her name? She was like a reporter for Fitz News, and then she went out on her own as like an independent journalist, and she covered it, and she did a podcast about it, like in real time.
That said he went subbed and then unsubbed.
Awesome.
So he can follow your directions. Whenever you get something you want to talk about, just tell me to stop. I'll stop
Patty
it.
B, I will answer Patty B's question in a just talking about what's already been made public, which is that he is actively harassing Melanie Little and Trial Channel, and specifically threatening Melanie Little, sending super chats that like dox her address, and she's like very very like private about like where she lives. She doesn't give out her address to anybody. He's like doxing her kids' names, that she's like been so intentional about like not having anybody know them. He's posting pictures of them on burner accounts on Twitter. He's a creepy guy. And that's all I'll say about that. Let's watch Larry.
Yeah.
Yes. There's other places. Well, no, I guess here's the only place you get that kind of info on the community. It's like the community news hub.
You're like the town square.
Yeah. Or the town idiot. The town idiot.
You're like the town crier.
Yes. That's it. I'm trying to learn to cry. Point
I
to.
heard.
It's gonna
Pinch
happen.
yourself.
That's not gonna work. We got like 19 cuts from the fingertips to elbows right now that were way worse than a pinch. So
I thought that's what
So-
actors do. They poke a hole in their pocket and pinch their
dang.
down there.
All right. Emily is getting way deep. Let's do some Larry Foreman before Emily gets crazy. Well, if you hear something, let's talk about it.
The back of the vehicle would be on the right, and the front of the vehicle would be on the left. But all activity is accurately depicted in the video.
So, in point of fact, everything in
What a weasel way to answer that question. It is accurate. It was accurately backwards, but it is backwardsly accurate. Whatever.
this video, every bit of it is reversed, correct?
It's just a mirror image.
So it's not accurate, is it?
It's an accurate depiction of what has taken place.
Sergeant Buknick, if I were to ask you, let me give you a hypothetical. Let's say you were investigating a circumstance in which a suspect was being identified by 5 witnesses based on a tattoo on that person's left arm. And then you
No, right? Think about how far that is away. 6,500 light years.
It like breaks my brain to actually think about that for too long.
So if we could travel at the speed of light, it would take 6,500 years to get there. But we got a picture of that bad boy.
It's a long time.
That's crazy.
God. I have to
It's
add
also
that.
crazy that there are like humans on Earth that are like, oh, I know how I could like make a telescope that could take a picture of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Electricity. The wheel.
Crazy.
Well, did you hear what the Hubble just picked up? Apparently,
No.
there's like this black hole that's traveling through space thousands of miles per hour, and it's trailing thousands of stars behind it and creating like this whole like snail effect of stars that are going through the outer space. And it picked this up. So
Well,
That
we
sounds
appreciate that,
crazy.
Leuven. There's really no need to finish this show, is there?
I'm saying,
Do not
Doomsday.
get in that.
Yeah, the
Dark
Doomsday
Vader.
Leuven, you know. Thanks.
that's badass.
show that witness or those series of witnesses an inverted version of a photograph of that person with the tattoo appearing on his right arm. And those witnesses all say, no, that's not the guy. I remember the guy. The guy had the tat on the left arm. Would you think that that's an accurate depiction of the person with the tattoo?
Objection.
Sustained.
But it doesn't matter
Reject.
because it's
Lally
so
every time.
brilliant. The jury got
Yeah, he's the worst.
Objection.
He
He just
is the
objects
worst.
like as he's exhaling. He doesn't. It's not even using like his voice box. He's just like. "Objection."
All right, I got a fireworks show for y'all from MJ. You ready? This is what MJ is doing right now, which isn't very far from Emily's house. You're probably disturbing Emily's peace and like riling her
Oh,
dog
no.
up.
You're
MJ.
the one who scared my dog.
Yep, MJ did.
Oh, great.
Can tell it's MJ. Can tell it's MJ.
That's all Jackson wanted. Look at him. He didn't even flinch. He knew the objection was coming.
Do you agree with me that an inverted video is not accurate? It's inverted by definition, right?
It's an accurate depiction of the events taking place.
You've reviewed this video, correct?
Yes.
About how long would you say this video is in its runtime from start to finish?
I did not take note of the length of the video.
All right. I'm going to ask you, Mr. Bates.
How do you not?
Did you do anything?
How do you not? You have to log the shit into evidence. You have to be like, oh, this is a 2-minute video. Or, oh
He's
my
like,
God.
yeah, I was gonna, but then there was karaoke that night.
Yeah.
So
He's like, I was trying to fill out that paperwork, but I walked in the Sally Port and they were busting the taillight out and I freaked and I forgot. Okay. was like, "What are you guys doing?"
Did I ever tell you how
Good. Court-
I ended up at his 40th birthday party?
What? No.
She's everywhere with
It was at
him
like a
all the
public
time.
place. So like other people could go there. And I walked in and I was like, where am I?
Wait, when was it?
Didn't you send us pictures?
It
from
was
that?
no, that was another time. I see him everywhere.
Yeah, she sees him
I
everywhere.
see him at Town Spa. Like I get so uncomfortable. I usually run in the bathroom or go outside and call Danny.
That's your police force, though. There to protect you.
Yeah.
As long as it fits in their little club, I guess. Oh God, this is crazy that this one trial is like gonna unravel all of this stuff. It's just never gonna stop unraveling stuff.
I remember after
It's
Karen
like
was
an
found
onion.
not guilty, my friends were all like, "What are you going to do now that the trial's over?" And I was like, "Oh,
More.
that's so cute that you don't know."
We're gonna do a lot more. That was like step one. Even the
Yeah.
second trial was just step one, part B.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day we'll get to step two.
Permission, can you just pull the cursor back to the beginning of the time of day for this video?
Oh, such a
And pause it
magnificent
there.
moment.
Can you see, and this is not an eye exam, can you see the timestamp?
This is where
on the
Bev
lower
gets so
left-hand
mad.
side?
No, I cannot.
Your Honor, with the court's permission, I could do this.
I'd like to see it, sidebar.
Here we go.
Okay, can you just pause for 1 second?
Auntie
Can I
Bev.
explain to you what's about to happen?
Yes.
Bev
Do
is
it.
about to get furious because AJ asks him to get up just to see what's that number at the bottom of the screen, and Bev calls that a demonstration, as in like
What?
if you had a witness on the stand and you were saying like, "Can you demonstrate how to like throw this ball?" or whatever you would ask an expert witness to do. All she's doing is like if there was a screen in front of him, he would have just been able to see and we would have avoided all this. She's about to have a freaking conniption. Buckle up.
Is it going to be two sides? Or is it going to be, this is the worst thing anybody's ever
A
done?
lot of huffing and puffing.
Oh, God. She killed me with her attitude towards the defense team. And then she would be like, "Mr. Lally, don't you want to object to this?" Like, hold on, you just
Literally.
got on Alan Jackson for doing nothing.
I don't think that she ever said overruled to
Nope.
a Lally objection.
Nope.
No, I don't think she did.
No.
I'm sure she did because the trial was long, but it
don't
would have
know.
been hard to find because,
You could count them on
Okay.
one hand.
yeah.
Can you answer that?
Would you
No.
like to
Okay.
object, Mr. Lally? Like, hold on a second. Did you just ask? Yeah, I did.
This is an Auntie Bev objection. Lally didn't say anything. Jackson didn't ask to approach. He's just trying to get Yuri put in his place for all the lies that he's been telling in front of this jury. And Bev is like, not in my courtroom. In my courtroom, we protect the police. We protect the police force. We protect the prosecutors. And we know likey, snarky, and smart defense attorneys like yourself, Mr. Jackson. Now come on over yonder. Let's see what she has to say.
I did tell you before, no demonstrations without me knowing about it. With the court's permission, I'm going to do this.
What?
Say yes, because you didn't tell me what you were doing until after he did it.
With the court's permission, I'm going to
He didn't
this.
do
Is that supposed to be
anything.
someone else's line? Because it doesn't make sense, Auntie Bev reading it. I could be wrong.
Be careful of those things, Mr. Jackson.
Well, when I think of it, I will obviously let the court know. I wouldn't want to.
No, something with the time. What do you want to do?
I thought he might be able to see it.
Do you have a still?
I don't have a still, but he could step off the witness stand and take a look at 2 times, the beginning time of day and the end time.
What are the times?
5:30 and 5:48.
Are you in agreement that the times are 5:30 and 5:48?
As a beginning time, I'll take counsel's word for it.
Can we just stipulate?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do you agree?
I think it's roughly what it is, and I can just say the runtime of the video was 5 minutes and 51 seconds.
Those are those things. That's what I...
You remember her first two sidebar videos? The voices didn't really match that well.
It's
Now,
crazy how good they
now
are
they're
now.
like spot
Yeah.
on.
It's like actually a little scary.
Yeah, that is like, where is it learning that?
Yeah.
Did it go and watch some trial on its own? It's like, oh, I got you now. Got you, Lally. Got you, Lally.
Need out of this.
Lally's like me. He's napping, making all that money.
He was sleeping that one day.
Right in the middle of a murder trial.
Yeah, he was like, I swear that one day when they had the Miles King, I think that was the hearing, but the one where Rosemary Scapiccio said, like, why are we protecting Proctor? I swear he just went into that room to nap and he didn't realize that there was a hearing going on. And then suddenly he opened up his eyes and it was entirely full. Because like he literally looked up at one point and then like his paper was on the floor.
So he was there, he was napping, and then all of a sudden woke up and the courtroom was full. And in the middle of the
Also, I think that
proceedings.
Bev might have been sleeping here because watch, it's going to take her so long to figure out what AJ is about to say. So AJ's trying to explain that the video itself is like 12 minutes long, but it depicts something like 48 minutes of time. So he's trying to explain there is video clips that are missing from this chunk of time. And Bev's like, so why do you need to ask him that? Why do we need to? It's like, maybe you just pay attention when AJ's performing and then you'll figure it out.
He was over there drooling in the corner.
Yeah.
And Proctor's like, wake up, dude. He's like, oh. And then he couldn't get out, you know. Oh, God.
All right, so we don't need the times. We can figure out the times. But the runtime, you agree with this? 5:51?
Uh-huh.
They'll have it. You'll have it, and you can argue it.
I realize that.
You don't need to get it from the witness.
Sorry. Adam Lally's just so unexpected. That's how AI read his That was funny. Sorry.
Wait, I feel like, can you pause for 1 sec?
Regain
I feel like this
composure, Larry.
case like broke Larry because when we first started watching him, like in the first couple episodes of this trial, he had on like his like formal suit jacket and he would be like so professional. Like,
Yeah, but
like,
he did
he'd be like, according to the legal bylaws, like what we're seeing happen here. And now he's just like,
you don't remember the stream he did when he said he was going to start taking off the tie and the jacket?
We broke him.
Relax just a little bit.
He's destroyed his brain.
Yeah, that's it.
Nobody
None
will
of the
ever be
lawyers
the
can believe it.
same. No.
It's hilarious.
Emily, do you know about the Governor's Council?
No, I don't even know what that means.
It's a council that they sort of oversee like the judges.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a I don't know. I think the election is in November.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a guy, he used to be a judge in Stoughton, and he's running for it. And I wanted to go to one of his meet and greets and ask him what his thoughts are on all
Let's
this
do it.
exposure that we've been seeing.
Field trip.
If I find like the next date, I'll let you know.
Yes. Oh, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Emily will have him on her show.
Yeah. You know who I want to have? What's her face? I can't think of her name right now. Diana, the auditor.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Diana.
I
what
know
is
who
her
you're
last
talking
name?
about.
It's like a cool last name. She's like a badass. Like she's like,
She
we need to
is.
audit the state. Like she gets everything passed. Like I need to be able to like look into all of this that you guys are doing. She got all this like approval that she needed and this and that. And then whoever she's trying to audit, it was still like, nah, we're not going to actually let you do that.
Diana
Dizaglio.
Dizaglio.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Mary B's lurking.
She knows.
Lurking and Googling. Because you didn't know that, Mary B. Don't sit out there and act like you knew that. Dang it. Zagaglio.
Either way, thank you.
Zagaglio. Zagilo. Hard name. That's a hard name to remember.
I know. I already forgot it.
I bet
I
it
just
gets.
said
To
it
say
there. I
Diana
forgot
DeGarmo.
it.
Wasn't she on like American Idol season 1?
Oh yeah.
You get that slight pause when you're bringing that person up because you forgot how to pronounce their name every time you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or when you're introducing
Yes.
somebody, you're like, "This is my friend," and then you completely forget their names, and you just hope they
Yeah.
introduce themselves.
You just let them go. It's like, this is my buddy.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I do need to get it from the witness. At the time, I need him to acknowledge that this is not a complete video, that there are times missing.
It's motion activated. Is that why the times?
I don't know.
Was that testimony on this, or was that was testimony on this, right?
I gotta watch Mary.
Yes, yes.
I know I heard testimony on motion activated.
Your Honor, this is my cross-examination.
Right. I'm not going to let him get up and look at it. You've got to stipulate.
Why?
I'm happy to do that.
Wait. Why can't you get up, let him get up and look at it? What's the problem, Bev? It's going to take him 5 seconds and you're going to have everything accomplished. Oh, no. You.
Larry, you know she needs to get out of there by 2 every day. Remember she complained in between trials about we gotta get this thing going by June. We gotta get it going. And then the first day she's like, they work till like 9:30, and she's like, all right, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Like, what are you talking about?
Wait, she literally on the first day of the defense's case in chief said, "Mr. Jackson, how much longer?" It was like, we're on day 30.
Yeah.
Lally just gave up the reins. What do you mean, how much longer? What? It
Yes,
was
exactly.
crazy.
Exactly. I just remember her all the hearings and before trial too. She's like, we got to get this thing going. We've got to get this going. Mama's got vacation. Okay.
And then she really did. Remember, people saw her at the airport.
Yeah. It's just
Oh my
second,
gosh. Yes.
second, third day. I remember the day they didn't even have court. They just showed up for nothing. And they went
Yeah, or
home.
the day that she said it was hot, and so that she canceled it.
We got to hurry up and get this thing on the road, but not the first 7 days though. I like to ease into the first 7 days.
Got the stipulation. Just move on, Mr. Jackson. We're not helping you any more than we should or could or would.
That it is 5 minutes and 51 seconds.
5 minutes.
What did you say it was?
I believe it's 5 minutes and 51 seconds of runtime.
5:51, 5:52. I'll stipulate to that. And also, if I could just get a stipulation for the beginning runtime. I'm sorry, the beginning time?
Oh, you're saying the time is longer than the 5:51?
It's 17 minutes. It should be 17 minutes long.
It is. It's motion activated.
Wait.
So do you agree
we
that it's
go
17
back
minutes
to-
long?
What was Tara, what's her face, just wearing? What are we doing? I thought she was naked. I actually thought she didn't have a shirt on.
He thought she was in court with no shirt on.
I thought that's like a nude bra.
She'd have been way more popular with a camera guy than just a
I
pan
mean,
on. You know.
that's a wild outfit for court. Okay.
Yeah, they're going.
She
They're
looks
going.
great. She looks beautiful.
Going
but,
bar hopping.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Maybe that was
Gotta
one
get
of those
dressed up.
really hot days.
Yeah, but
And maybe she had a
doesn't
jacket on
mean-
and check it out.
She got
assume she had
confused.
to have worn a jacket over that.
They said it's going to be really hot today, and she said, "I'm supposed to dress really hot today."
I'm supposed to look hot.
Oh my god! Motion to dismiss that.
It is. It's motion activated.
So do you agree that it's 17 minutes long?
Roughly, yeah.
It should be. It's not, but it should be.
Are you satisfied with that time?
5:30, 32.
5:30
John
and then whatever. And then
22
it goes
years
to
ago.
5:48 and whatever. I've got the times.
She dated John for 3 weeks in the 10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay. So now you follow him around the rest of his life?
Imagine the drama that she would have been doing if she had Twitter back then.
Oh God.
Oof.
God. She already creeps me out. Like that old girlfriend thing, you know. Oh, we stayed friends, and didn't they live? She lived right around the corner, so that's probably who Karen thought he was like having an affair with or something.
No, those are two different people.
Oh God.
I don't even think she lived in Canton.
No, she was.
My bad, John. My bad. My bad. All right, never mind.
In my notes, the exact times.
You don't have to get it from the witness if you get it from Mr. Lally, right?
Right. If we could have 1 or 2 questions of the witness based on that.
That sounds about right. I don't know the end time offhand.
By the way, I wanted to share with you all in this, I know, totally offbeat video. I just don't want to make a separate video to talk about this. So I'm just going to weave it in here and feel free to clip it or whatever you need to do with it. I've been thinking about Peggy O'Keefe and her motivation for filing the civil lawsuit, as well as, her presence in the criminal cases. It has come to light over the years, or the past few years, that it is actually no secret anymore that John O'Keefe was an undercover agent for, let's just say, cases of a certain caliber, cases that involved children. You may have heard that theory here and there. And it's very possible that Sandra Birchmore and other ladies like her in other cases like that one. I mean, there's a reason why police officers are being investigated for murdering her, because originally it was ruled a suicide, which they discovered very quickly.
Oh, it still
relatively
is.
speaking. No,
Still
it was
is.
not.
Yeah, the ME didn't change the report, huh?
And Michael Morrissey still claims it's suicide. So then Greg Connor can't actually admit anything about it. So go for Adam Deitch. That's embarrassing.
Who does that with clothes in the dryer? I'm sorry.
No.
If I'm on the
You don't.
verge, I'm not doing any more clothes. You know what I'm saying? I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with the washer and dryer. I'm done with
Also,
it.
it's like
Not loading.
there's never been more clear evidence. It's like her phone stops moving 3 minutes before he's seen leaving her apartment on the surveillance
Oh,
video.
his demeanor going in and out. It's like, oh yeah, and
Yeah.
his demeanor going in versus his demeanor going out. It's like, oh my god, it's not that big of a coincidence. Life is not that many coincidences. I'm sorry.
No. And I've said, there, I get the whole give your friends thin blue line professional courtesy, give them leeway where you can, but that applies to you pull your friend over for speeding and you're like, oh dude, just slow down. I'm not going to give you a ticket. Or you say oh yeah, I'll wait. I'll fill out that paperwork so that you can rent the park bench for your son's birthday party and you don't have to pay the fee. Not when it's very clear that your buddy is diddling kids.
Yeah.
But you know why? Because
you're like, hey.
a bunch of them were doing it, and that whole
Yeah, well,
program they had going for kids that was turned into a damn predator program.
I know a couple people that were in that program.
Really?
Yeah. And
Are they traumatized from it?
no, one never said anything bad. But then 2 were like, those guys were fucking freaks. Ridiculous. Divine and the
Ooh, new microdots tomorrow.
actually, I think one
Probably on his
person I know
Patreon,
was
yeah.
in it with the Farwell brothers.
Oh my god,
Wow.
them dudes are.
Well, because the program didn't go on for very long. They started Divine and whoever started the program, and then they quietly disbanded it when it got revealed that they were all disgusting.
Yeah.
Just more police officers in y'all's area. And there's a lot of bad people in one area.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of bad stuff. Not just a little bad, like you said, letting their buddies go from tickets and shit like that. Talking about serious crimes.
Right. And it's this is the part where that I've said before. I want to figure out what happened to John O'Keefe. I would like to, for my own peace of mind, have trial testimony from whoever that I can actually rely on. But for me now, this is much less about what happened that night and much more about where did corruption like this start and how does it build to the point where you're I can't do the right thing because this person, and this person have X, Y, and Z dirt on me. And what is that dirt and how are they holding it over your head? And is it money? Is it secrets? Or is it just you were incompetent once and they covered for you? How does this happen? And can
or
it
they just
stop?
bully you into it.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, do they care? Like, does
Yeah, that's
Lally care that he knows the truth and will never tell anybody?
No.
But I did see yesterday somebody tagged me in it. I never look on X, but unless I stream. So Cab finally came up with the $888.
Oh, no way.
So, oh yeah, psychic
Oh,
is
they're
on.
gonna.
We'll
July
have our
9th.
answers.
July 9th, we will
Oh,
supposedly, allegedly, be talking to
Wait,
John
they couldn't
O'Keefe at
wait till
some point.
August 8th now and do it on 8/8 after all that?
that's a good point.
Come on.
Wow.
They
I don't
waited
think
this
you
long.
have to go with the windows, Emily C. So July 9th is a great day for the energy, I guess.
What if they
and-
paid $888 and the psychic gets on and is like, Karen Reed hit John O'Keefe with her car?
Damn it. But John's going to come through. He's got to tell us that. I don't want to hear the
And
psychic.
what if he
say
was
it.
like, Karen hit me? What are they gonna do? Like,
We've got to
tweet
do
that
some
out?
retractions. We've got to make a lot of retractions quick.
Because it took them long enough to raise the money that I feel like Kate Peter, Julie Carpenter could have been like finagling some stuff with some psychics in the background.
Oh God, they've got some fake.
What was it? 888.
Yeah, 888.
Also, like, we're all in the wrong line of work. You can charge $888 just to go on somebody's live stream and say you're a psychic.
Yeah,
it's like a weird number.
I think she's been a psychic for a long time. I think she's been on there once, and they ran out of time to contact John. I think so they had to get her back. So we're on round.
Oh,
maybe
she's
on round
grifting. That is grifting. Oh, whoopsies! My psychic
right.
powers run out at 9.
It's like, oh
Gotta go.
man, lost him. Sorry, but for $888 more, we can get him back.
It is possible, or is it possible in your minds? I'm going to pose it as a question, as an open-ended question, that John O'Keefe was going to roll or say whatever you want, rat or stinker on or call out, whatever, some names of police officers that he discovered in his undercover business were actually police officers doing a lot of dirty things, and that he was going to come out with some names, and that's why he had to be, you know.
I
Now,
don't think
remember,
that's
nothing
no.
against the Irish.
I disagree. It's like, this wasn't planned. This wasn't premeditated. They didn't have a motive like that. This was a freak
It was
accident.
opportunity. It was opportunity.
No, this was like whatever was going on might not have even been like malicious any more than like playing grab ass type thing. Like, this was not like, I'm going to take you out now with like your girlfriend waiting outside the house.
Yeah.
Like, that's one step too far for me.
Yeah, I don't see it too much premeditation, but once the waterfall video got broken down, you can definitely see something was going on. It wasn't just normal.
I
Oh,
don't
come
know
on
that it's
over.
aggression in the waterfall video though. Like, I don't know that that's like,
Oh yeah, I can
I
tell
don't
you.
see fighting.
For
Like, I don't
sure.
see.
The grab ass part, no. At the end,
Yeah, when he's trying to get John to come, you can see John at the bar. He's either ignoring it for a second, and then he realizes it, and he makes this little funny dance. I don't think it was like in good spirits. It may not have been come outside, let me beat you up or something, but
there
it
was
wasn't.
definitely something. And the way Chris walked up to him and was like, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
I
he
definitely
was saying
think-
something because they both were, you know, both the Alberts were like, "Oh my God, you got to stop, dude." You
The
gotta stop.
only thing that, like, if that is true, I mean, there are a couple parts of like Karen's story that I'm like, what are you not telling us? If that is true, that they were like threatening him and that he knew about it, it would be very weird that Karen just drove the like 6-minute drive over to 34 Fairview and he didn't mention like, hey, Higgins was just like threatening me when we were leaving the bar. And if he had said that, then it's weird that she didn't react that morning and be like, oh my God, he said that Higgins was threatening him. Where was Brian Higgins last night? You know?
True that.
So like there's that just I don't know. I don't know what happened. Again, I'm just trying to solve corruption. I'm not trying to solve
Well,
this.
we know that she had already told John that she was talking to Higgy or whatever she told him. And then Higgy was texting her right there at the table. So that's a lot of tension. You know what I mean? It's gonna be tensioning.
Yeah, but I also feel like okay, they were texting for 9 days. This was not Higgins wasn't in love with her. I know Loophole loves to say like Higgins was experiencing love. No, like you were flirting. She was insecure in her relation.
Right.
Like this was not like so deep where it was like, oh my God, don't let my boyfriend like they hadn't done anything major that we know of. And like it just wasn't like I don't know.
Exactly.
I think
We
it was
don't
just a
know.
freak accident. I think it was just like a freak accident and really, really bad drunk decision making that they're still ruining people's lives over and paying the consequences for themselves.
Luckily, July
Agreed.
9th, I mean, we should know for sure.
We will. We're tuning in for sure.
Oh my
July
God.
9th
I
is
can't wait.
always going down.
We're
I
gonna
don't know
find out, you guys.
how can you do that on your channel? I mean, there's nothing wrong with psychics and all that, but to legitimately think you're going to pay this lady $900 and she's going to come on and talk to John O'Keefe and relay messages back and forth, like nobody thought about that.
Do you think she can talk to Chloe too?
Yeah, because me and Scott McGinnis think that
Oh,
Chloe took a
definitely.
little helicopter ride and played her last game of fetch on a helicopter.
Oh.
Well, at least half the game was on the helicopter.
Did you see the
Once again.
pictures in the new drop that just came out? They met Chloe. We see Chloe in the filing.
You're talking about the dog that doesn't bark.
Mm-hmm.
The German Shepherd, the only one in the world that doesn't bark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That
So
one.
they finally
She
documented
looks
it,
like
that
a
they met
blood.
the dog.
Yeah, there's a whole Crosby, that guy. Crosby goes and like measures her teeth 3 years later and is like, nope, couldn't have been
Oh,
her.
I did see a picture of that. Yeah.
That is
My
definitive
dog
Actually,
had
and
a
then
proof.
he
7
comes.
teeth removed
I
one.
really wish he had gotten to testify because he comes to the craziest conclusion that there like ever could have been. So he says that everybody who thinks that those are dog bites on John's arm are actually suffering from what's the thing called where you can like see faces and things. It's like you look at a tree and there's like 2
Matrix.
dots. It's called like it starts with a P. He says that's what we're all suffering from. Pareidolia.
Yes.
We're all suffering from pareidolia. And we're looking at John's
Okay.
arm and we all think that it's dog bites because we're suffering from pareidolia.
Yeah, I see a butterfly.
Like, I really wish he got to testify just because that's bananas.
A lot of their experts and shit are fucking bananas. And they paid
Because
somebody
John didn't get hit by a
$400,000.
car.
They paid Welcher $400,000 for some blue paint and to use his like high speed camera.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Crosby probably was really mad when he found that out because he sold his soul for $12,000, and then he found out that
Yeah,
Welcher
that-
got
Yeah, that's
$40,000.
He's thinking back to the negotiations, like, holy shit.
Yeah,
They're
the
paying
maximum.
whatever.
He said the maximum was 12,000, meaning he might have even gotten less than that.
Then
It's
he
so
hears
embarrassing.
what the big
What a
boys are
loser.
getting. What a loser.
He's like,
but Peggy
Shano?
O'Keefe, being of Irish descent, upon discovering that her beloved son was going to snitch out his fellow officers, maybe to her it was
No.
irrelevant what happened after.
No.
Like, listen, yes, he was
Larry.
my son. Yes, I loved him. But once I found
Peggy's not covering because she's Irish. What is he talking about? Is he okay? I really like him.
I wouldn't doubt
What's
it at
going
this point.
on?
At this point, I
Wait,
wouldn't
so
doubt
he
it.
thinks that Peg is suing Karen because she's Irish and didn't want what?
Hold on, I'm gonna go back a few on this just to grasp it.
descent upon
I still think we
discovering
broke
that
him.
her beloved son was going
No, go
to
back one more.
snitch out once again. That's why he had to do dirty things. And that he
All right, here we go.
undercover business were actually police officers doing a lot of dirty things. And that he was going to come out with some names, and that's why he had to be, you know. Now remember, nothing against the Irish, once again, but Peggy O'Keefe, being of Irish descent, upon discovering that her beloved son was going to snitch out his fellow officers, maybe to her it was irrelevant what happened after. Like, listen, yes,
That sounds like something out of The Godfather.
Yeah, Larry, are you okay?
It's like, hold on, Fredo. So John's Fredo?
What is happening?
John's like, I'm smart.
I told
I
you
know
we
things.
broke him. Like he was like a very established, like
Yes.
forward-thinking man when he joined this. Now he's just like, I read on Twitter.
Yeah, Peggy O'Keefe issued the hit. We don't. Yeah, Fredo sleeps with the fishes with Luca Brasi.
he was my son. Yes, I loved him. But once I found out that he's a snitch, well, I understand what you had to do. What you had to do. Is it possible that Peggy actually knows the truth and is okay with it because, well, this is the way.
She's
This is the way.
Irish.
You don't rat on each other. You have to protect each other. And because he was going to rat on somebody,
You never rat on your family.
This is wild.
Like, damn, why you got?
Is he microdosing or something? Like, what is happening right now? Like, this is crazy.
I'm loving this.
He looks extra relaxed in this freeze frame, though.
Yeah,
love
he looks
it.
a little too relaxed. Like, we
Yeah.
button it back up. We got to get you back together. I don't know what happened to you there.
well, you had to take care of him. That's business. I understand it. I don't like it. I hate it, but I understand it. And as far as this woman is concerned, Karen Reed, let's go after her. Who cares? To me, it's all the same. She could be like a very, very traditional in that sense kind of woman. You know, I never really thought about this. It's a very, very wild
That's
theory.
what traditional women do. She could be very traditional woman in that way, where she says, well, you killed my son. You did what you had to do.
Your brother's got to
That's all
go.
the traditional women do.
Yeah. They're hardcore on their morals, you know.
Oh my God, is he okay?
Nobody
I'm
messes
worried
with
about
family.
him. Can someone reach out to him and make sure he's okay?
Yeah. Text back 3 if you need help.
Let me know in the comments below what you think about that.
Why don't you have him just put it
Can we read
down? Put it at the end time.
Yeah, we need to go to the comments and check on him.
Larry.
Emily C's on one
I
tonight.
love Larry. I don't know what's going on with him right now. Though. This is out of the norm.
He's too relaxed. He's
Is
gotten
this April
too
Fool?
relaxed. Yeah. Well, maybe he's just excited for July 9th.
You can look at the end time and then we'll move on.
That's
Finally,
exactly
some
what I
answers.
was.
You're not going to get it from the witness, and I'm not going to make him come up and do a demonstration.
It's not even a demonstration.
I'm not going to have him.
If we had monitors on the witness stand, we wouldn't have to.
Why?
And if you had a still shot, you could show him. So, okay. So you've agreed it's 5:51, right?
Yes.
You both tell me what your stipulation is.
Yes. AI Lally is such a nerd.
He is. He's like,
As opposed
yes,
to real Lally.
yes.
Why?
And if you had a still shot, you could show him. So, okay. So you've agreed it's 5:51, right?
Yes.
You both tell me what your stipulation is.
That the beginning time of day is 5:51, and I'll fill in the second.
No. The beginning time is
Larry, are
5:30.
you okay?
I'm sorry, 5:30 and a number of seconds. It's in my notes.
Okay.
The end time of day is 5:48 and the number of seconds, and I'll fill in the blank.
Okay.
But the total run time is 5 minutes.
This is 12 minutes missing from the Sallyport video.
And 51 seconds.
Yes.
Do you agree with all that, Mr. Lally?
Yes.
The end time is 5:30:23 to be precise.
And time ends. The end time is what?
The end time is 5:48, and the number of seconds is in my notes.
Okay.
That's 5 minutes and 51 seconds total runtime.
So do you want...
And Auntie Bev could have avoided this entire sidebar by just saying, okay, just have Yuri come up there and confirm the time for you. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Thank you. That's it. This is so stupid.
Larry's
Me to
back.
tell the jury
I don't know
this?
who that guy was before,
No,
but now Larry's
I'll do
back.
it.
Or do you want to tell your witness?
Just Jekyll and Hyde at us right there.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah, at least he's back.
I'm just going to ask for a stipulation first. Mr. Lally, the Commonwealth stipulates to these 2 times.
So that's
Sorry about
typically not
Nathan.
how it's done. I tell the jury that we have the following stipulation, and then you can say what the stipulation is. You cannot question the prosecutor during the course of this trial.
I'm not questioning him.
No, I'm just telling you.
Yeah, that was not a question.
I'm asking for the stipulation.
Please, let me talk.
God.
That's all you're doing, Bev.
He's asking what the fucking parameters are for talking about it. And you're like, please, God, would you just let me talk? It's like, really? This is a sidebar, lady. This is
Bev's like,
fucking court.
You're giving me a headache.
Yeah. This is court, lady. I don't know what the fuck you think we're talking about up here. Sidebar. The 37th one today.
Please let me talk.
I have let you talk. You are not letting me make a record.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Well,
you've
yeah.
made a record. The prosecutor is agreeing to this. You can't openly say in court in front of the jury, Mr. Lally, will you stipulate to this?
That's not what
That's
he was
all I was
saying.
saying to you.
No, but
Understood.
that's not what Jackson was saying.
No.
Jackson was
She
asking
spun
Lally in
that shit.
sidebar. No, God, this woman.
Understood.
Your Honor,
Look at him. Look at him. He's done. He's done.
Oh my God.
I do have the end time. It's 5:48:15 seconds.
Okay, I am going to tell them that the parties stipulate that the video begins at 5:30:23 seconds.
Yes, Your Honor.
5:30 p.m. and 23 seconds, and it ends at 5:48:15. All right, and that the total runtime is 5 minutes and 51 seconds.
Correct. Thank you. That's all I need.
You are unmuted.
The thing that
And the
AJ's
reason
been
why it
saying
was
that
so
whole
important, you may
sidebar.
recall, is because the video was doctored, edited, and parts of it were removed. And I think by my calculation, almost 3 minutes worth in that little segment right there. And that's what Jackson wants to highlight to the jury. And he successfully did that at the trial.
Jurors, sometimes lawyers have what we call stipulations rather than prolonging either testimony or calling an additional witness. Lawyers agree as to certain facts. So what the lawyers have agreed to here is that this video begins at 5:30.
She's so condescending. Like, jurors,
Sometimes lawyers.
sometimes this happens in here, guys. Like, yeah, I'm 45 years old, lady. Quit talking to me like I'm in the fucking 6th grade, okay? Yes,
Oh
please.
my God, it's crazy.
So condescending.
She's terrible.
Who does she think the jury
People
is?
say
The
she's
defense
nice.
team?
Well, I
Also,
mean,
this
it
is
was
trial
wrong.
one. Like, Victoria George is on the jury. She's a full blown lawyer. Like,
Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes we have to talk about things, guys. And we can't involve you in our discussions, you know.
And 23 seconds, 5:30 p.m. and 23 seconds, and it ends at 5:48 and 15 seconds. And the total runtime of the video is 5 minutes and 51 seconds. All right, your questions, Mr. Jackson?
Thank you for that, Your Honor. Sergeant Buchanan, given the fact that the beginning time, the time of day, is 5:30 and 23 seconds in the evening, and the end time of this video stops at 5:48 and 15
Hey,
seconds, would you agree with
Rubicon.
me, without doing the math down to the seconds, that's about 17 minutes and 50 seconds or so
In real time, yes.
in real time. The actual time of this video, the run time of this video, however, is only 5 minutes and 51 seconds,
Oh,
less
I'm
than
sorry.
60
So like 12 minutes are missing. I apologize. My math was off. 12, not 2. 12 minutes are missing.
minutes. You'd agree with that?
That is what's captured.
So that means
how
that
long does it
about
take to break a tail light?
2/3 of the video is missing, correct?
It's not missing, just not recorded.
It's not there.
It was never there.
Gotcha.
I'm not saying it was ever there. I'm saying I don't know if it was ever there.
You don't know
Neither do
that.
you. I'm saying it's not there. Correct?
How hard of a question is that?
Like, were they doing freeze dance? Like, they keep saying it's motion activated, but everyone was moving. So unless they decided to like play statues,
Precisely. As long as they're in constant motion, it still should be. Are
you talking about Mr.
like-
Herbert? I think she's talking about Mr. Herbert. He's always got some popsicles down in the basement. Kind of like the Farwell brothers. Got some popsicles down in the basement.
It was never recorded.
Well, you don't know what has been and wasn't recorded, do you?
Objection.
I'll let him answer
Proceed.
that.
Thank you.
I'll let him.
I can only speak to what was turned over and what we received, and based on the evidence that was produced, the video that was produced is what we got.
I understand. So based on that answer,
I think he could have played. I think he could have went to California and been every Popeye. You know what I mean? And except for Robin Williams' version, because Robin Williams is the best. But and it's not like anything bad. I mean, it's just his look. He looks a lot like Popeye to me. I just keep waiting for Brutus to come out of nowhere and smack his ass. Try to take olive oil away from him.
Also,
He
like
looks
this
like-
is this like
Did you
he's
see
on
his
the
brother
same
has-
team. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just
No,
gonna
you
say
can.
he's on the same team with when we were talking about they're all trying to get Aiden's everything, and it's like they've already seen his whole phone and his whole this and his whole that, and they're still like, nope, there's something there that we need. Like we have to keep digging. Meanwhile, they get handed over this like missing video footage from the Sally Port, and it's all grainy and skippy, and they're like, well, that's what we got. That's what we got.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
you would think they would want the best.
Oh God, Winks has done enough. You've done enough, Winks.
For sure.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. Still got an hour. Good. See, it's over. It's over. We will go.
you acknowledge you don't know what.
Emily C, did you learn to set your goals for 3 hours?
I did them for like 3 shows in a row, and then I just stopped.
Yeah. You're not hungry enough. Not hungry enough. It's funny though. Most people set it for like 30 minutes, and people think it's up there the
That's
whole
what I
show,
did.
and they tap on it, and it's over.
That's what I did the first time.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. I'm just gonna keep doing whatever YouTube tells me. You know?
I'm just gonna
My-
do whatever you tell
my
me.
partner, YouTube. I'm just a partner in a $1 billion business. It's okay. It's like seems like it'd be in you guys' best interest to send more people over here. You know, I'll give you 30% happily.
May or may not have been recorded without your knowledge.
Mainly, I'll give it to them because they take it first. If I had to like pay them later or something, that would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, I'll get you guys back in October. Be fine.
No.
You are not the camera, sir. Or are you? Are you bionic, Mr. Buchanan? No. He only likes the women. To quote, you don't mess with a Zohan. A very, very small niche movie. I don't know if any of you have ever seen it.
Nope.
What are you, bionic? No. I only like the girls.
I don't know why I went to there.
No, because that's the movie that he was just quoting.
Oh, okay. I was
But-
doing the clip from the Zohan. I thought it was like,
But
yeah.
is he okay? Are we back to the alter ego?
I don't know.
So
We broke him.
now we got to see that silly, idiotic, moronic, unnecessary, could have been avoided with just a simple, hey, can you come up there and confirm the time? Yes.
Yeah, he's still stressed.
This is the time. We had a 5-minute sidebar of Auntie Bev just going through the motions of, well, do you stipulate to this? This is not how we do things in the courtroom, Mr. Jackson. Go sit down. Thank you very much. Like, oh my God, this woman. Every time. Why do I still get surprised? We get the same think every
That reminds me, his frustration reminds me of everybody's frustration every day with Beverly Canoni. Every day. Crazy size, and that I'll allow it. And can't you take the red eye, Mr. Jackson? Like, what are you talking about? The red eye costs $1,300, lady. Come on.
Well, and it was like the first trial, it was annoying, but it still felt like, well, Karen's going to be acquitted. So this, like, in your face. And then the retrial, it was like there was that anxiety hanging over everything that she did, where it's like, we didn't know we didn't know if we were going to have a
grave
Ronnie again on the.
concerns.
Yeah.
It's like, what? You had grave concerns about what? We're shutting court. Oh, it's like, wow, this is a fucking.
It was like, when
This
is
is
this
like a
She was
red herring.
shaking.
Yeah, it's like a red herring. It's like, Mama needs to go to the office for a minute, and I'm just gonna make something up.
And now Gilday is like, ooh, I want to do that too. I want to get freaked out about nothing.
Yeah, because nobody's gonna tell him what to do
Yeah.
until we get Sweet Woman's what's her name voted in
What?
on the governor's board.
Oh, Franny Crimmins.
Yep, got to start in the little places like that, so they can actually
He's
see
on the right
something.
side. I gotta find out.
Oh shit! Well, don't vote for him yet. Then we don't know.
Yeah, hold on. I got it. I'm hoping
Wait,
so
his
because he's a
name-
good guy.
Yeah, we're
His name is
premature. We're
Franny?
premature.
Francis.
Francis.
We're starting at -1.
At least his name's not Richard.
No, that was my dad's name.
But did he go by Franny?
Franny.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Not
never even
sure-
heard that name.
Not
Okay,
sure I
fine.
can
It's
do
cute.
that.
You convinced me. It's cute because it's your dad's name.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Francis. It's fine. You could go either way.
I've
but
never heard the name
Franny.
Franny. It sounds
Yeah.
like fanny,
Yeah.
like a fanny pack.
News to
Nope,
me.
now it's cute. You win.
single time. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel.
All right, next one. This is another short one. It only took us an hour to get through the last 10-minute video.
I made up my logo
Oh, how
I
did it
see.
come
What?
out?
for
you
my
got?
docket. Like it's hot.
Oh, nice.
That's
cool.
awesome.
You drew it that neat, or it helped you?
I drew it. Well, it helped. It a little bit of both.
That
Like-
came out so good.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
good.
First, I made
Yeah.
your butt really big, and it looked weird. But now I think it's a good normal size.
Yeah, you don't want to take away from the justice. You know what I mean? Nobody's looking
I
at
was
the
trying
scales.
to do it like it's hot. I was trying to make her hot, but like also justice.
Justice is hot. All right, so this one's from 7 hours ago. Buchanan's video problem just got exposed. And then next we get to do a little Murdaugh. This is a short video. Oh, this one's longer than the other one. Yeah, we'll check it
Some
out.
Franny
Because
talk in the chat, Danny and Emily.
Franny talk.
Franny talk. It seems to
the-
be over.
Does everybody have a grandpa
Ireland.
named Franny that I just offended?
Oh god. No, I hope not.
England.
All right, if this gets boring, then we'll jump to the Murdaugh. Murdaugh. Sup, Bo? Low Country Bowl. Yep, we gotta watch Murdaugh.
Sidebar. I wanted to thank the Trial Channel for providing these to us.
Love Trial
These are
Channel.
AI.
Yeah, shout out Trial Channel. Drop our channel link, please.
And trial files.
I don't know why I'm excited for Murdaugh. He's obviously guilty. He was on the recording. I mean, it's like, come on, man. He only owed the guy. He was getting pills from him like $300,000. I mean, 12 people that would have done that. Ugh. So yeah, pretty much guilty, but it'll be dramatic, I'm sure.
But like, that's another one where it's like, fine, you're guilty and that's that. But like, what? Like, you
Your
created
wife and
this
your son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like these are the
it's
people
hard.
that you're supposed to like take a bullet for. Like these are the people that you're supposed to
Well,
protect
two
more
guns,
than
two
any.
guns is really odd too. A shotgun and a rifle is really two odd things to grab off the shelf.
And
You knew you were
then
supposed to do
you're
that.
gonna look at your surviving son for the rest of his life and swear to him that you didn't do it to the point that you like gaslight him into believing you. That's crazy.
It's definitely interesting. Sup, Bo? Did you watch the Netflix thing where he says "sup, Bo" about 500 times?
No, I've only heard about that from you guys.
Well, just go watch the Netflix special about the Murdaugh, and you'll see where "sup, Bo" comes from. Because the actor, he did a pretty good job, but he really emphasized his "sup, Bo's." Stuck in my head. And then we have a "sup, Bo" in the chat. Direct correlation.
I remember the egg lady from this trial.
The egg
Isn't
lady.
that this one? Where she is that this trial where she like got dismissed as a juror and then they were like, "Do you have anything in the back room that you need to get?" And she was like, "I have a dozen eggs."
Yeah, the egg lady. Yeah. Yeah, I think she was leaning towards innocent. Somehow they found out or thought. So they
were like, "Take your eggs home now, Nana, Franny."
Murdaugh down there on the fucking screen too.
Enhanced. Remember, all we have from the trial 1 and trial 2, when it comes to the sidebars, are transcripts and transcripts only. There is no audio or video recording of the attorney speaking at the sidebar with Auntie Bev. As a
Also,
result of
thank
that,
you,
what the trial
Corey
channel did
Hopkins,
is
for
they
getting
took
us the
transcripts,
sidebars.
they fed them into
Yeah, for real. And it's pretty nifty of Trial Channel to put a voice to him. That was smart.
Mm-hmm.
AI. They
It
tried
took
to
her
make the
so
characters
long
sound as close to
at
the characters
first,
as they are in
too,
real
to
life,
get the
minus the Boston
voice.
accent. However, regardless of that, still we have as good as it will get with respect to a real live audio and video footage. So thank you for all the hard work of the Trial Channel. Don't forget to like their videos, subscribe to their channel as you like this video, and subscribe to this channel. And of course, leave your comments as you wish on any and all videos. So we are now in the middle of June, coming to a close. We're about 2 weeks away from finishing Karen Reed Trial number 2's sidebars, after which, with the help of the Trial Channel, hopefully, we will dive into trial number 2 from 2025, April through June 2025, sidebars with Hank Brennan and Robert Alessi join.
With Hank Brennan. All right, we gotta do some double time because I feel like I need to do it to help out my attention span.
Oh, hey, Peter.
Yeah, I'm sure the ladies won't mind if we watch YK do a little Murdaugh, a little sup, Bo. Look at him. Look at the hair, dude. Just no competing
Do
for the
you
rest of us.
get, like, if you finish a YouTube video, does it always take you to a Lawyer You Know video? Or is that just my algorithm?
It's just yours.
Because, like, I watch his videos, but that's not, like, the first one. Like, if Samantha Beningo puts out a video, that's, like, I'm clicking on it right away. If you're live, I'm clicking on it right away. Lawyer You Know, I'll go to, like, if I kind of exhausted my list of go-tos. But every time I finish a video, it's, like, immediately Lawyer You Know. And I'm like, did you hack my thing? Or my phone just likes him. My phone's like, let's go take a look.
Look at the hair. The phone knows. AI is
Yeah.
taking it. AI's like, oh, everybody else likes this guy. Super smart.
I think his voice is the cutest thing about him.
Yeah.
It's like this little, like, crinkly voice.
Crinkly. But let's get into some Murdaugh.
Number 2. Is it going to be almost exactly the same as trial number 1, or is she going to take it as a completely new and different case, make her own decisions and not just defer to the trial judge in the first trial? How is she going to look at that appellate order? What type of new experts or evidence or testimony can we expect in this trial? Or is it going to look exactly the same as trial number 1?
Sure.
And when will we get to a trial? Because the defense is going to say something like, we want to get to this trial as soon as is practical or possible. But is that what their actions are actually saying, or do they want to try to push this trial down the road? We're going to learn a lot in this status conference, and we're going to get to know what the second trial date is. And this judge did say she does not like continuing trials. So get your questions ready.
I got this for you, Emily. Hold on, let me get rid
Yeah.
of this. Are you ready? This is business. Fredo sleeps with the fishes now.
She's
With
like,
Luca Brasi.
you did what you had to do.
Yeah. You never rat on the family.
Make sure you
That's so good.
Let's do it. When you have a Karen Reed situation where you have the same judge on trial number 2, then sometimes you can make some assumptions, or you can say, Judge, as we all know, this happened in the first trial. She does not want comments and arguments like that. Sandy, thank you so much for gifting 5 Lawyer You Know memberships.
I want to know about phone records. Do we have all the phone records, and are they complete?
Hell yeah, I can understand all of these people. 'Cause it's in
We're not in
Louisiana.
Boston anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in Louisiana. Now everybody's talking slow, baby.
Text messages, cell phone extractions, and if there's
Look
any
at all these southern people in here, just everybody's napping. It's me and everybody.
supplemental extractions, video recordings, whether there's ballistic firearms, are we complete in that? Fingerprints, toxicology. I think there was a blood splatter expert last time. I just want to know where we are with these discovery items. I'll let the state address that, please.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. So we have provided, and obviously provided well in advance of the first trial, a very extensive discovery. I'm not aware of anything in the items that you mentioned that have not been provided to the defense. And if anything, the defense has more. State has a very heavy privilege.
Not this guy. What's up? Hoping he
In
might get
Norfolk
a
County, everybody's like legs were shaking to the sides, and like everyone's like freaking out here. Everyone was just like chit chatting, having fun.
Yeah. They all know each other.
Yeah.
Done, for example, on Orthodox phones and formally named attorney and that sort of thing. So, to my understanding,
The judge is going to be louder than the lawyers throughout, so I will boost their audio when they're talking as much as I can, but that's also why we have the captions.
complete extraction was provided to them, whereas the prosecution team, the investigative team, only received the privilege review some extraction and that sort of thing. As always, we are constantly auditing and looking at everything, but I'm not aware of any discovery from the very extensive productions that were made, not only from just
They just left the family reunion.
We have provided those. Obviously, not aware of anything that you mentioned that's not provided.
And not anything that
So he says, we have provided everything to the defense. Just so you know, we provided all the discovery we have to the defense, and they may have even more than we have.
needs to be reanalyzed or anything that the court would be waiting on.
At this time, no. Now, as you're aware, and we, of course, sent our responses to everyone last night, to this defense motion that was filed late last week, and out on Sunday to write those. That one of those is their request for independent testing on DNA. We put it on motion, and I actually got an email from Mr. Griffin this morning.
So one of the big topics we're going to talk about is some independent DNA analysis and testing, or retesting. If you remember, we just talked about the Faust case where they retested some DNA. Murdaugh's team wants to retest some DNA. The AG basically says it's a red herring because there's not enough of a sample to test. So we're going to hear them discuss that topic back and forth, but that could be something very different and very new in this case. The real me here. Thank you for gifting 10 Lawyer You Know memberships. Bunch of new memberships being gifted. So hopefully you guys all have the buttons you have to click to accept the memberships on.
If they want to have their defense expert reach out to SLED as to specifically what capabilities they think they have and what they're supposed to do, happy to facilitate those conversations and discuss those with the defense and then with your honor if necessary. Right now, that's kind of what we stand on that. And of course, any other issues that arise along those lines, we're very reasonable and we're perfectly willing to discuss those with the defense. And if there's something that we can't agree on, obviously we'll raise those.
Okay. All right, Mr. Harpootlian or Mr. Griffin?
I want to address everything but the DNA.
Right, I'll talk about the DNA later.
So we don't know what we don't know. And I'll give you an example. Let me hand this up to your honor and hand copy to and another officer who were folks that arrived on the scene to begin with, processed the scene, and were very involved in the forensics.
I don't think he's wearing nail polish. But
Wait, Peter or Dick Harpootlian?
God, hope not.
Of processing the scene. And if you go to page 6, Chapman, who's in charge of the scene, says this. This is a television interview on March 13th, 10 days after.
Maybe he's emphasizing his nail beds for Jimmy.
He says, in response to the question, I believe he had some help in the aftermath. Or, well, yes, Captain Chapman, you know the disposal of weapons, the moving around the vehicle. We heard so much about SWAT and AG dogs, they don't have anything. It's all circumstantial. So I pose this question to you. It was a clean crime scene, stage crime scene, clean crime scene. We expect to find more evidence or less. And that's what's kind of hard to get people to understand. We didn't find a lot. But why we didn't find a lot? Because it was clean. I mean, it was manipulated. There's no evidence removed from the scene. Now, this is 10 days after the trial. This is not what Chapman testified to. And Chapman had.
So, will we have new evidence? Will we have new information? CJ Hike said, won't the evidence all be the same? This is just the first example of how things can change. Statements can be made that you can impeach witnesses on. You can say they actually lied or perjured themselves in the first trial. If he has statements like this after the trial, which is something that Chapman didn't say within the trial, that maybe he had help cleaning it up, staging it, is that's not what he said in the trial. Now, did he leave it out? Or did he say something contradictory to that? All of that is going to be something that is discussed before we get to trial 2, but I expect it to be very, very different. Abby said, as PO'd as I am at Becky.
Well, he's still got to serve his 2 trillion years for financial crimes. So it really doesn't matter.
But his answer didn't even like really cover that, because we saw in the Karen Reed trial, like it was a completely different trial during the retrial. Like if you go with a different strategy at like a different type of defense, then like you have different expert witnesses, you have different like focus for your questioning. It's like it was totally different.
Here we go, a little ADHD theater.
Joining the fray. Enjoy the show, folks.
Now I'd like to shift gears to a ring video that you saw yesterday. It's in Exhibit 6, video number 153. That may mean nothing to you. It's the 5:07 a.m. video of Miss Reed's car pulling out of the One Meadows garage. Do you remember that video? I do. Okay. You indicated yesterday on questioning, under questioning by Mr. Lally, that Miss Reed's car came in contact with or close to coming in contact with the other vehicle, the Traverse, in the video. Is that right?
The video, as I watched the video,
It's 5 a.m. where you are. You can't call it a night. It's time to go get a mocha chocolate.
Good morning. Wait, Yuri tries so hard here, like to the ends of the earth, to just actually deny what it's like the definition of gaslighting. Like everybody is looking at a car move and he's like, nope, didn't see anything. Nope, I didn't see that.
I wouldn't have been paying attention at that point. Even though, I don't know, these guys should all end up in trouble. The fact that the superiors haven't gotten in trouble for all of these group messages is a little bit ridiculous.
Oh, they lost a vacation day.
Oh, never mind. They did. What a punishment.
Mm-hmm.
The whole day.
I observed the vehicle come near Mr. O'Keefe's car.
Okay, that's what I want to talk about. With court permission, maybe play that.
Now that we've seen the language in them, I mean, does a one vacation day seem like that's enough?
No, I mean, well, they lost 3 vacation days and 5 vacation days. He got rehomed, but none of those aren't consequences at all. Like
None of the consequences are you can't be a law enforcement officer anymore
right.
because you're not beyond reproach.
also,
You have no morals.
Like there should be a consequence of just the fact that because of Michael Proctor, all of our tax dollars for the next like 15 years are going to, a portion of them are going to cleaning up his messes. They're going to have to hire whole new positions just to go through every single one of the cases that he worked on and see if they're going to have every single attorney is going to be filing for a new trial and relook at this and relook at that. And he just gets to be like, I'm going to Florida. Bye, guys.
He's like, hold on, hold my beer. Like while I dance to this music. Yeah, he's not scared at all. You would think some of them would be a little bit edgy or like hiding out, trying to.
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like nobody seems to want to lay low.
I feel like they took the approach of if we lay low, we look guilty. But if we just keep being like, we didn't do it, like, look, see, we're suing. Why would we be suing if we did it?
Yeah, look, Bukaki's on a damn cruise, hammered drunk. Does he look guilty? No. No, he doesn't look guilty at all. It's
He
relaxed.
looks like he's going through something.
Yeah, going through a fifth.
A cold case.
Every time they catch him at a bar, he's like pulling his shirt through his
Singing.
crotch, dancing and shit. He's like, can't handle it.
But
I
that's
cannot
actually my
handle it.
favorite quality about him. Like if he wasn't such a douchebag, he would be fun.
Yeah, looks like a fun
Like if
guy.
he was on our side, we
Yeah.
would think this was all funny.
Yeah, he's the guy at 5 in the
Right.
morning throwing up in the garbage can.
Ew.
The friend you can't get back in the room to go to sleep. You know, it's super irritating. Or you go to hold them, and you sit them against the wall, and you go to unlock the door, and you turn around, they're gone. That's like, oh my god. And you only want to go get them because you don't want to have to get up early and go bail them out. You know, it's less trouble if
but
I can just
with him, it's probably fine because corruption.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to
not
bail
going
him
to
out.
jail. So you won't
Yeah.
have to bail him out. And if they do take him, they can just take him home. You know.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Come get your boy.
One more time.
I think it's a little bit prejudiced for him to bring a drink container in there with Marine Corps thing on the front of it. It like makes people feel more trusting of you. You know, I think that was a little bit prejudiced.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't see anybody else with a Stanley container up there. Why do you need that
Right.
cold of a drink, buddy? Just use the water out and get you a cone of water out here like everybody else.
Pull that up and then ask me to pause it and get out of the way.
Remember, this is where in the morning of January 29th, 2022, Karen Reed bumps her right rear taillight with John O'Keefe's vehicle as she's pulling out of the driveway. That's what ended it being cracked, and then Proctor and Yuri, tore it.
I hate to keep stopping it, but remember when they tried to disprove the fact that the cars even touched each other?
Well, this is what I was just going to say to you. So in the new drop that came out yesterday, we have the entire supplemental report where they try to prove that the cars can't touch. It is like actually hurting my brain every time I think about this. They took 144 pictures of that test. They took 20 pictures of the crime scene. Every time that they found a piece of taillight, they would just take one like zoomed in picture, so you have no idea like where it is on the yard, like what it's next to, what the rest of the yard looked like, nothing. And then they're trying to pretend that these two cars can't touch each other for some weird reason. And they took 144 of the clearest pictures, like pristine, like portrait mode, every angle of the car. And it's like, guys, this is embarrassing. You're no.
85 more pages of reports on ducks, little bitty plastic ones.
Full transcript. They had a full transcript of the interview of everything. Hello, good afternoon. I'm Yuri Buchanan. She was like, hi, what are you doing here? A full transcript of every word that was said in the interview. We have no idea what they said to Karen at her parents' house in Dighton. We have no idea if they said, like, we have a warrant to take your car, because they didn't have a warrant to take her car.
Yeah. It's so
These are y'all's
aggravating.
people. These are y'all's people. This is y'all's fault. This is Emily and Sweet Woman's fault.
I take full responsibility for my mistakes.
Right. Good.
Now, Yuri, you do the same.
Good luck with that. He's in the ocean somewhere.
And scattered it.
Okay. Okay. Can you just play that for a quick second and then let's pause. Yeah. Pause. Does that appear to be, I'm just pausing it in the first 2 or 3 seconds, does that appear to be the video that you saw yesterday?
It appears that way, yes.
Mr. Bates, if you could enlarge the area around the the left rear tire of the Traverse. I'm going to ask you, sir, if you'll pay close attention to what's been zoomed, and when the SUV gets close to it, I'm going to pause it and ask you another question. Can you go ahead and play this?
You know what? I'm going to object to this.
So why don't we pause?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to this.
Go back to sleep,
This is
Lally.
great. Take it down.
Your
and I'll
Honor,
see you
they
inside back.
zoomed in.
Now, of
That's
course,
illegal.
Lally doesn't want this.
This was like sludging through the mud.
Yeah.
And all
Your
he did
Honor,
was
I
like,
don't
oh,
like
Your
that
Honor.
they're going to prove that she hit the car, and that's going to really hurt my
Yeah.
chances of
Your Honor,
gaslighting the
please.
jury into thinking it's possible that John got hit by a car.
This doesn't go with our narrative, Your Honor. Remember, I told you this didn't happen. So
Bite my bits. I've thought about that. I want to know if we can.
What?
Class action suit against the DA.
pay yourself with your own money. Sure, that'd be like they'll just settle that out since it's your money anyway.
Michael Morrissey's body looks like it's taking out a class action suit on itself, so I think we're okay.
It's already paying the payments.
Yeah.
It's deep into debt.
This is a video that he played for Yuri.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. What'd you say?
No, just the taxes are insane. Like, I got my tax bill. No, it's not.
Right? I just got mine. I opened it. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's insane.
Why do you get a tax bill?
We get a property tax.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
It's bananas. And then they're like, if you want to split it up into 2 payments, you can do that. It's like, that doesn't even help.
Oh God. Yeah, I found out when I owned the business, and the business just so happened to be like 24,000 square feet. And the property tax was high, but the content tax was worse. Like, dude, really?
Oh.
Got to pay for every chair in the building. This is ridiculous. And if you change this from year to year, you need to notify them. Like, what?
That's
Oh.
ridiculous.
It is content tax.
Buchanan
I've
to
never even
comment
heard of
on, but now that Jackson wants to highlight certain things about the video, and Lally's like, "Uh-oh, trouble in paradise." Your Honor, I'm going to object to this line of questioning, and I would like for me to be heard. So let's see what his objection is.
What is the objection?
As far as the enlargement and blowing it up on the screen, he can ask the witness to pay attention to observe the area of the screen, ask if he sees something. But as far as manipulating the video in this way, I don't think it's appropriate.
Wait, what do you mean it's not appropriate to manipulate the video in this way to show the jury a little bit more up close certain aspects of the video that you showed yesterday? Wow.
Well, you're not changing the video. You're just zooming in on a part of it.
Colleen Crawford manipulated the video. AJ just zoomed.
Some of this was ridiculous.
Okay, let's see Jackson's response.
How many times has the Commonwealth asked Ms. Gilman to enlarge or zoom in on a photo or a video? They do it every...
I am going to let him do it. It's unfortunate that the DA's office didn't get better equipment for this, right? I mean, your equipment that Ms. Gilman has does not amplify the way this does. Is there any suggestion that this is modified in any way, Mr. Lally?
Not that I know of. No.
Have you seen this in this form?
No.
Do you want to take a 5-minute break and see it?
No.
Because he knows what's coming.
Anything I can do to help you, Mr. Lally? Since you've only had it in evidence and you could have watched it at any point in time 1,000,000 times, but do you need me to let you just watch the
And
zoomed in
also,
version?
It's they shouldn't have even needed this because Yuri should have just said the day before, oh yeah, that car moved. But he watched the car move with everybody else and then was like, nah, I didn't, it got close. It almost moved, but it didn't.
Yeah, that's not movement.
Also,
Like,
the
well,
other
yes,
thing,
it is. I see it.
so you know that guy like Dan Flower on Twitter who always is trying to like needle people. He was saying like there's no way that the cars could have touched. The point of a bumper is to absorb force. So it can actually, it's like more malleable than other parts of a car where like if the car is in motion and hits another bumper, those two bumpers will go into each other a little bit. They won't leave a dent because you're going 4 miles an hour, but it will just absorb the impact to the point that the taillight could break and then they can drive away and there won't be impact. And I don't know why that's so impossible for all of these people to understand.
Yep. It's not that impossible. It's pretty easy. Plus, you have the force behind a 7,000-pound car on a thin piece of plastic. It's not even glass. You know what I mean? So it has.
Also, when they did the testing, they had the car, they drove Karen's car backwards at 1 mile per hour. So they're saying the night before, 5 hours earlier, she's so crazy. She's driving 24.2 miles per hour backwards, like flying around like a race car driver, like hits John, speeds home, gets home in 4 minutes, like goes past the Canton Library at the speed of light where she doesn't even get picked up. But then in the morning, she's pulling out like a snail. Like she's like not going anywhere.
Just a weird story.
Coming because he knows exactly what's coming. The tire is going to shake because of the impact, because there was contact between Karen Reed's SUV and John's car. That 1 second moment led to a cascade of catastrophe. Can you imagine? Can you imagine like being Karen Reed right now and like sitting in the courtroom looking at this and going, if I hadn't bumped into it, maybe things would have been completely different. Like I don't know. That's just so crazy to think about.
Enlargement of the exhibits. It's just a zoom.
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to play it until the SUV comes in contact with the Traverse. It's very obvious when you zoom it and you look at the rear tire.
Okay, so you say it hits the Traverse, and then what are you going to do with it?
That's it. Just ask him if that changes his opinion that it came in contact with or was close to the Traverse.
Right.
Okay, and you're objecting to that, Mr. Lally?
I think the video speaks for itself. I don't see why you have to.
Mr. Lally shouldn't have asked him the question yesterday. He brought it up.
So I'll let you do it one time.
One day we'll get Rubicon up here. She can really explain some shit to us because she is super smart.
Yeah.
Come
I don't want to dox her and shit, but I think this is kind of like what she does. She's like a scientist. So she's super
That's
smart.
exactly right. And then when she drives away, you can literally see her full intact taillight. It's like, what are we even doing?
We saw some new pictures the other day, didn't we? And it showed both taillights, but I can't tell if shit's AI now. So anything you see on the internet, you got to be skeptical of.
I know.
But I thought something came out in this last one where it has some pictures of both taillights. Can't remember. Maybe pulling in the Sally Port somewhere different.
Oh yeah, they have a new angle of like the tow truck, and apparently also the tow truck driver took a picture of the rear of the car. They have
And like they always
footage.
do, because
Yeah,
that's
they
what
have
their
video footage
insurance.
of the tow truck driver leaving and taking a picture of the back of the car. And we've never heard from the tow truck driver. We don't even know their name. Nothing. It's crazy.
Yep, it's probably in their insurance. When they put a car on the truck, they have to take pictures of it.
Yeah, of
because people
course.
will be like, "Oh, you messed up my car."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've always said that. Like, where are these pictures? We know he took them. They have to take them.
He brought it up, and now I'm just trying to clarify, and he's not letting me. And the judge is like, all right, fine. I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Surely, if he heard about it, like he would be like, "Oh, damn, I'm the one that towed that car, and I'm the one that has the picture right here." And
You know, I've
it's
always
not-
wondered that about Barros. It's like, yeah, you did the right thing when you finally were like held to the fire about it, but like, why weren't you like shouting from the rooftops a year before, the next day?
He was in like a pretty serious
Oh
accident.
yeah, that's true. Fine, he gets a pass.
Yeah, but you would think the record driver would be like, "Damn," talking to his wife. It's like, "Shit, I have this picture. Here's the picture.
Do you think
It's
that
not that busted."
phone? Did you ever hear that phone conversation, that audio conversation with the tow truck driver?
I don't remember. Don't remember.
But I don't know what. No.
Okay.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah, he was talking to somebody. And
then what happened?
I know.
Yes,
now I'm
it's
trying to
a
remember
phone
like the outcome of it. It was sorry. I maybe smoked a little.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yay.
Everything kicked in at once, and a little pressure you forgot.
That was so funny.
Come on, does anybody else remember?
Come on, people.
You must remember. I can't remember listening to a video of the record driver talking to anybody.
I only know about the story
Sorry.
about that. Never mind. I can't even. That's a rabbit hole.
You can't tell us? We're already
No,
at the
it was
beginning.
just No, it was not. It's not a recording. So no, it's not. It's a rabbit hole.
We like rabbit holes.
No, it's the one that like Peter Murphy said they like came over the radio and said like there was a plow that hit a person at like 4 a.m. Do you know that story?
I haven't heard it, but I'm listening now.
I guess like there was like a rumor.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That somebody went on the radio like at 4 a.m. 2 hours before John was found and said somebody in a plow truck just hit a pedestrian. And then later, like weeks later or something, they asked again, like, oh, what happened to that pedestrian? And basically the guy said, like, if you ask about that, like, you're fired. Like, don't ever speak about that again.
Yep.
Well, we're in the rabbit hole now.
Right. Aiden spoke to the tow truck driver. Is that really true? I don't know that I knew that.
He may have, I guess.
The tow truck driver, just like just a random tow truck driver. We have all their information now. It's like all in this folder.
Yeah, I'm curious to see that guy's pictures of the car.
We don't have them. We see him take the picture, but we still don't have the picture. Like, why is that not the first thing in the file that's like, up here, she's not guilty?
So you think Peter Murphy just made that up? Or that's like,
no.
Oh, that's crazy right there.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. It was a call, like a.
But it would have been an accident. So why
audio
not
was
just
released.
treat it like an accident rather than a big, huge conspiracy?
Well, then the question is, who planted that idea? Like, how did that happen? How did that come to be? Because
That's deep.
yeah,
That would be crazy. Why? I mean, unless the plow driver was like doing something illegal while he was plowing, and just happened to be like brothers or cousins with one of these cops, maybe. But depending on a random person, and that would mean John was out walking at 4 a.m.
Right.
in the
I've
cold
always
still.
that part where in the stupid interview when Brian Albert said he was in his underwear, when he's like, what would John be out doing outside my house? It's like he could have gone for a run that morning. Like, that's not that weird that he's outside your house. It's weird that he's dead outside your house. And the fact that your only question is like, what's he doing outside my house is the wrong question. And you only ask that when you're lying.
Yeah, we got to get 2 more so y'all can stop stressing Winks out.
God, this is so good.
I'm going to try to situate myself in another way.
You can't make this stuff up.
Lights dim, Your Honor.
Sure.
That sidebar.
Okay, go ahead and gain large the rear area of the traverse. And I'm asking you to pay special attention to that wheel and any movement that you may or may not see.
Not wrong.
Okay, pause it.
I concur.
Okay, in about the next 3 seconds, Sergeant, I'm asking you to pay special attention to it. Go ahead. Okay, that lights on. And you can take that out. Sergeant,
AJ's like, I dare you to lie. I dare you to lie.
I know, but then they just lie.
Yeah, he's like, do it, do it. When it was zoomed in and everything, and all the jurors just saw it move. Say it didn't move. Do it. I dare you.
I'm surprised because that's what they like to do. They like to point at something and say, hey, that's not there.
Yeah.
Just believe what I tell you.
Were you able to see that video okay?
Yes.
What did you notice about the rear wheel of the Traverse?
Based on the motion in the shot with the snow falling.
Based on the motion in the shot. How about just the motion in the vehicle that gets bumped and moved?
Yeah. How about, yeah, that car moved. They hit.
We thought that was going to change
Tractor
shit.
tail light.
Yeah, when they got him to admit that, we thought that was going to change shit. It didn't change anything. Nothing.
It appears that there is movement, but the video speaks for itself.
What would you assess based on the movement of the rear wheel of the Traverse?
Wait, can you
about
pause?
whether or not the two vehicles?
Wasn't the sidebar that Lally said that the video speaks for itself?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
I love that line. Also, like, what do you mean it speaks for itself? The reason why you're on the jury's the witness stand with a microphone in front of you is because you're supposed to speak. Like, we just wanted if that was part of our
Exactly.
legal system, that like it could just
We
speak for
just watch
itself,
the
you would just
videos.
play it. Yeah, like Hank did with Karen.
AKA do your job.
Came in contact with one another.
Objection.
Sustained.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
yes. That one I have to agree with, because he is there to provide lay witness testimony. He's not an expert on video and vehicles coming in contact with one another. He obviously wasn't there. Yes, he analyzed the video, but to be completely honest, that was a completely improper question. Jackson knows it. He just wanted the jury to hear it. That's all that matters. The jury already got it. He's just hammering the point home, and he's going to move on. Have you been injured in an accident? Have you
No.
been hurt by a doctor? Have you suffered from a
Sallyport Garage. Do you have that in mind?
Yes.
In fact, we watched one of them pretty specifically toward the end of the day yesterday. Did you actually? I want to talk about the one that is the clearer of the two, where you slip. You remember that one?
If you
Right
pull
on,
it up,
Scott.
I can.
Right
I
on.
will in just a second.
Okay.
There was one where Mr. Lally paused it and you were slipping in front of the vehicle.
I
You were
don't
gonna
recall
fall on your
myself slipping though,
ass?
but it was like
So brakes at 8,000 to 10,000 psi. If you take the vehicle weight and mass versus the weight and mass of the other vehicle, I think you could get 10,000 psi pretty. If they hit at the right point, but like
Also, does the temperature affect that at all? Because it was really cold. I don't know if that makes it more susceptible to breaking.
I'm not sure. I'm sure at a low enough point it is. But a lot of these taillights are like on the side of the vehicle. Everybody in your brain, you think they're on the back of the vehicle. But most of them wrap around onto the side now. So it's not like you have to hit the back of the car to the back of the car. Like you could easily hit the taillights together. Or hit the
And that
taillights
side part
against.
like juts out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, appreciate it, blessed. TC. Goals. All right, nice.
I was just looking at those cufflinks.
Oh, you were checking out those cufflinks?
Why
It's just
is he dressed
he's
like
just a
Mr.
normal
Athletic?
detective. He's the normal detective dressed like Perry Mason.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord, Jesus. Ow.
Move, Terry. I tell you that every year, Terry. Yes, we got about
We got a bear wandering around Canton, Stoughton. Yeah.
ow.
It made its way from New Hampshire, probably, I'm guessing. I mean, they're here.
Yeah.
They made it all the way down to like by MJ one time, like down by Cape Cod.
Black bears?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because if it was a grizzly bear, then you really need to worry.
No.
Yeah. Actually, I think Rubicon lives out in the Midwest where the freaking grizzly 1,200-pound fucking bears are. It's like, what? You ever stood next to a grizzly bear? They're massive.
Oh. Have you?
Well, one that was like had been to the taxidermy. Yeah, so I stood next to a stuffed one. Basically, they're massive, dude. No, there's nothing you can do.
Tear his wings.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. And they can smell you from like 2 or 3 miles away. It's crazy.
It was cute. This lady posted a video on the town page, the Stoughton news page, and it was like trying to get into her bird feeder and stuff. You could tell it was hungry. It was so
Yeah.
cute. I felt
Rubicon's
bad.
in Montana. Like black bear be nothing up there. Black bear be lunch for those brown bears and the grizzlies. Oh, huge. And like 12 foot tall. It's ridiculous. 1,200 pounds.
But they're so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. When they're not chasing you because they're way
claws.
faster.
Why can't they just be sweet?
I
Yeah,
know.
because they're hungry. You know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
not
I
enough-
can relate to that.
Okay, we got about 10 minutes left, so
Let's do it.
perfect. Let's do some more of this.
See that day. So if there's documentation of me slipping,
Fair enough. I didn't mean anything by that other than that was a moment that I thought you might recall to differentiate the videos. It's exhibit 446, but I don't think that's going to help you. All right, let's see if I can do this another way. Did you actually personally go to Canton PD to retrieve any or all of the videos of the Sally Port? You yourself?
I did go to Canton and collect already extracted video,
Okay.
but it was a portion of video surveillance. I didn't collect all of the video, so
When was the most recent time that you went to Canton to collect a portion of the video?
No, you won't. You think in your head it's like, oh, this little cute little bear, you know, like
I'm with
here's
you,
Yogi,
Malin.
let's pet him. But really, in reality, when the grizzly bear starts to get close, you're like, is that like a Chevy Tahoe or is that an animal? So yeah, you wouldn't be like wanting to pet the grizzly bear.
But what if you
Blackberries-
take it? What if you kidnap it when it's a little cub and then you domesticate it?
Right. Yes.
That's
And you
wrong.
feed it little baby bottles.
You're gonna be feeding it little baby animals before long.
Listen, turtle. Listen, turtle. You got to watch your language.
Don't do that while Colby's here. You know who Colby is?
Mm-mm.
You don't ever see Colby in the chat?
What?
Oh, nice. You'll notice him now because all he talks about is DePietro. It's hilarious. He's been in here all night. He has all these cool DePietro facts and stuff.
What are some
showed it
cool
us, sir.
DePietro facts? He's like a super racist, horrible person.
Well,
And
just
also-
like you'll have to watch now. You'll see him in the chats from now on. Now that I mention it, let's look for Colby. He's got all the DePietro facts.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
I don't
Did
remember.
you review the? Well, let me ask it this way: did you collect the video that was sought on or about April 23rd or 24th this year? Maybe just a few weeks ago.
Did I collect it?
Correct.
I did not collect that video of April this year. No.
Or you're aware that the video that you saw yesterday was in fact collected after the trial started in April of 2024.
Objection.
Sustained.
Are you aware of when that video that we saw yesterday was collected?
Objection.
Oh,
I am not aware.
Okay. Was yesterday the first time you'd seen that video?
Okay, so now we're getting into the inversion. Who inverted the video? Now by Jackson.
No.
When had you seen that video previously?
Moose are like the most violent animals on the planet. It's
yeah.
as
Oh, I've
big
been
as
like
your-
face to face with a moose before.
Oh, they're huge.
Yeah.
Hmm. Wait, can I tell you a funny
I've
story?
seen them, but
course.
I was throwing Pringles out the window at them.
The
Pringles.
fact that I missed so many chats just
Yeah.
reminded me of something so funny that happened earlier. So I was watching Jolene's show this morning from last night, and like I was live at the same time. And PCB Amy in the chat chatted to Jolene and was like, "Oh my God, I was like on Emily's stream somehow, but listening to yours, and all of my chats were going to Emily's stream, and I thought that I was chatting in this one. So I was like, okay, I need to go back in my chat and like find her messages." So we're like nerding out about like this is the notice of discovery number 46. And in this document, blah, blah, blah. And then her comments were, sounds like Laura Owens. It's disgusting. Of course, there are recovering addicts in her chat. And then she said, you aren't fat and you've never fat shamed her. What the fuck is wrong with her? Like, I missed all of these. Like,
Toy has some people commenting on her video the other night, and she could tell that they were in a live somewhere. They weren't intentionally on that video. It was just a bunch of random comments, same people.
I guess that's happening to people now. I don't even know. And then her last one is like, did I get blocked? My comments aren't coming up on my TV. And then she realized it, like, popped over there. Like, it's
She did. She has some people, a few people on the same video commenting like they were in another chat because they were the only people in there.
And I missed all of it. She said at one point, she just said, sure, Jess. Like, and I need to be better at paying attention to the chat.
I wonder how that's getting messed up. That sounds like a complicated problem.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be kind of weird to fix. All right, I'm setting the redirect. Is Baker still alive? About to find out. Setting the redirects. Emily C. Appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah, he is.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
There he is.
Yeah.
Right there.
And I'll
you're
let
gonna
you know
have to
about that governor's council thing.
Yeah. If Franny is good, I'm on board.
Awesome. I hope he is. He better be.
Got a catchy name.
Yeah.
It'll
See,
look,
now
it'll look cool on signs.
it grew on me.
Yeah.
I think his signs are Francis.
Now we're gonna change them.
Yeah, maybe he should run. He should change.
I mean,
it to
that's why
Fran.
you're going to help. And one thing that's got to happen is we got to go with Franny. It's catchy. People are gonna remember that, especially when dude walks out.
Franny
You know?
Fran.
Yeah, Franny Fran. All right, people. Well, let me find a good outro song. What do we feel like? Ooh, I
I
got
don't know. I super appreciate hanging out with everybody tonight. Thank you, Danny. Thank you,
This
Emily.
was fun.
Yeah, it was good
Thank
hanging
you,
out,
sweet
Lubin.
woman.
Happy birthday, Danny.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, chat.
Good
I
night,
like
everybody.
I like a good year's worth
Night.
of happy birthdays, you know?
You're going to get it. I'm making a member emoji for my channel. It's going to say happy birthday, Danny.
Give me 364 happy birthdays.
I'm going to delete it the day before your actual birthday.
Yeah. And on my birthday, it just disappeared. Oh, God. All right, people in the chat, thank you for hanging out. Really appreciate
Good
it.
night.
Happy 4th. Eat some
Good night,
food.
guys.
Go to bed.
You are the candle that dances slow in the room where the wild winds go. You are the still in my rambling mind, a soft fellow in the hands of time. You don't ask me to be more than I am, but still you pull the best from this man. With eyes that read my quiet sins, and a laugh that pulls the light back in. Oh, love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. In a world spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm in the crowd, you in the quiet. That's where I belong. I talk in riddles, I run too fast, chasing tomorrow, forgetting the past. But you hold time like a prayer in your hand, teach me how to truly stand. Your heart is a river, strong and wide, pulling me gently back inside. No need for maps or stars above, I just follow the shape of your love. Oh, love, if this life is a song, then you are the heart that carries it on. In a world spinning reckless and loud, calm in the crowd, you in the quiet. That's where I belong. Let the world keep shouting its name. We'll lie here slow, unafraid. No need to run, no need to roam, when your arms are the only home I've known. Oh love, if this life is a song, then you are the hum that carries it on. In a world spinning reckless and loud, you're the calm